Hello, everyone, and welcome to Pirates of the Red Isles. I'm your host, Wuten, and we have quite the show for you tonight. First off, a quick little introductory thing. First, we'll introduce the characters. First up, we have Hana being played by Cygnus.
Hello.
We have Ulki being played by Ebony Inkstone.
Hello.
We have Aesop being played by Chaotic.
A pleasure.
We have Valen being played by Solar.
Hello.
We have Saphyrus and Cubados being played by GutiSerenade.
B and Vito's Power Bottoms.
We have Ryuuko being played by Kai.
But what if I'm a normal bottom?
And finally, last but not least, we have Luna playing Nagaina. She is muted.
She's muted.
So we will ease ourselves into the summary from last session. So, last session, our brave piratey crew, after the mutiny, went forward and did some job interviews this past session. Interviewed a couple of the pirates that they had kept locked away in the bilges while getting their bearings and everything set up properly. We have our crew all set up and ready to go as our pirates went off towards Rickety's squibs to squib their ship. They're just... Excuse me. Burping in the middle of that. Squibbing, for those of you who don't know, is to change the appearance and aesthetics of the ship without affecting its mechanical nature. So this would be things like different sail, different just different aesthetics, so that someone looking at it from far away would have a hard time identifying the ship as its previous version. So, they are at Rickety's Squibs, and it has been noted that it will take 6 days total to fully squib the ship and have it ready for sailing. So the party has 6 days at Rickety's Squibs to pick out, think about, and figure out what they were planning on doing here. So a couple of things. Let me get that set up here. Move that over. Get my notes. So, I'm gonna change the music. I'm gonna do Rickety's. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Yes, the barking dog certainly adds some piquancy to affairs.
Indeed.
It does.
Oh, I think it's my dog. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Oof.
Uh,
All right.
He's a big doggo.
So we have 6 days of choosing, figuring out what you want to do here. You can choose to just lounge around, hang out, rest up for as many days as you would like. Is there anything specific, either roleplay or mechanics-wise, that you guys would like to do during those days of rest?
There is.
Oh, well.
If I may. But it's based on me trying to remember some bits of information that were given a very long time ago. So do you mind if I ask you to clarify some things, Wooten?
Sure, perfect.
Okay, so what were Plug's exact... Sorry, not Plug. What was Scourge's exact orders from Harrigan to do with the man's promise?
All right. So let me get that in.
So, assuming he, like, you know, before he mutinied, what was he told to do with it?
Mm-hmm. So the orders that he was given Scourge and Plug were ordered to sail the ship back to Port Peril with a skeleton crew, and then await their arrival there. And basically, while they were at Port Peril, they would sell the ship, and then wait at Port Peril for Harrigan to come back up the channel and basically pick them up.
Okay, right. I was just asking in case they were sent to scrap it here, and we would need to know about that. But yeah, otherwise, in which case, it's not.
Yeah, no,
Not so much.
Nowhere in the orders that Harrigan gave was Rickety's squibs involved.
Okay, that's the one thing I wanted to clarify.
I'm gonna have a quick question here to butt in. What was the name of the magic item where it was like you laid in it and you healed like a lot or whatever? Because I remember I had that. It's not on here, so
Yeah, I believe it's on. Promise. Let's see. It is a Hospitality's Hammock.
Hospitality's Hammock. Thank you very much.
Yep.
That's all I needed. That's the one thing I remembered.
Okay. Let's see.
And I'm still fixing things. Otherwise, I'll have things to do and things to pick up.
Okay. No
There we go,
worries.
3,000.
Was there anything that anyone else had in terms of like role play and stuff that they wanted to do while they were at Rickety's?
I remember Guti saying something about wanting to spread our legend, if that's something that we're able to do here.
We had a position we might.
You can just during one of the days, just in the tavern there, you can spread word of your blunders and wonders, you know.
Yeah, as you're like suggesting that, I go, we have a legend?
Well, the story of the mutinying against Captain Harrigan of all people, you know.
Yeah.
It all starts with the one big fancy letter.
I think personally, in Ulki's side, he might just want to go around, see if there's anything interesting, like any. I think this town is maybe too small for that, but maybe any place that sells something interesting, like an apothecary or something like that.
The
And
closest thing that you're gonna find most likely is just the commons area. Let's see, right in here, A4. That's pretty much the only real shop / inn / anything else, basically. If I move you over to the tactical map, you'll also find that there's a blacksmith right next door to it. But beyond that, that's basically what they've got. There's not really much of a magical presence here.
And if anyone is by any chance paying attention to him, you might notice he's kind of like scratching the back of his head a lot, kind of like a bad itch.
Yeah, he's got a bad itch.
Whenever it comes time to tell my story, I'm probably going to be stumbling and fumbling a bit because I'm going to be making it up as I go. So. Okay.
And for what it's worth, you know, you don't necessarily have to. You can just say what story you're telling of. And
I know.
We can sort of fudge it from there.
Yeah, there's one kind of little aspect that I wanted to kind of do to start it off for this, just for the sake of flashy.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
But yeah, whenever my turn comes around.
All right. So what we'll do.
My part, Wuten, if you're ready for me.
Sure.
Okay. I think one of the things that Hana was going to do was try and keep or assign someone to keep an eye on Mr. Slaver, whose name I can no longer remember.
Shavika.
Shavika.
Shavika, that's it, yeah.
Okay.
Assign me.
Because we do not want him leaving town. Nagaina, was that you volunteering?
Yeah, assign me. I fucking hate him. I have my eyes on him like a hawk.
Okay. If he should happen to fall unconscious one night and drown in the bay, I don't think anyone's going to complain, but...
Well, make sure you get all of his splinters first.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just
Yeah.
make sure that he has one nice last meal before he falls unconscious.
Oh, good.
So people are evil.
And then,
So to say, he might be a slave
No,
or
but
an
pragmatic.
asshole, but like...
We are very pragmatic. It was only a matter of time before I would have mind controlled him into giving me those splinters and just telling him to kill himself.
Well, damn. All right.
Bruh!
Look,
Reminder, this is not a good campaign.
I know.
I know, but...
Valen, that's more complicated than we need to make this.
No, it's not.
He wants
It's
to
quite
select-
simple, really.
How do you know his skill saves
Hasn't
won't
been a
overcome
week.
your magic?
It hasn't
Well,
been a
that's-
week, and you guys are already plotting to go against my orders.
I know, right?
I'm
That's how
just
pirates work.
saying.
We're gonna have to throw you over the edge too now.
Yeah,
Then
you
I'm
are
just-
just...
then-
Yeah, Solar, you are just saying.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's why you're trying to get into my bed. So if they do throw you over, I'll save you.
Wait, what?
What?
I'm trying to get into your bed.
Ooh.
Not you.
Oh,
Anyways,
I mean,
Wait, what?
if you want.
Game of Thrones theme plays quietly in the background.
Look,
all right.
no.
just
What I'm
because
So-
I
saying
was the last
here,
person seen with him does not mean anything, okay?
So,
It means a lot.
so Nagaina is going to be keeping an eye on Shavika then. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
For my part, I think I'm going to play the dutiful first mate and ask around in the bar and wherever else I can as to whether there are any existing bounties or contracts or rumors of hidden gold inland. Anything that we can use to potentially pad our pockets and give us something
Okay.
to do when we shove off.
So, what we'll do here. So, as you make your way into the commons, you will spot, since it's fairly early in the day and they're just really getting things set up here. Let me show you this. Chandra Briselwick. You will spot a half-elf woman manning the Commons building at Rickety's Squibs. What will... So as you walk in, you'll see that all of the various dock workers there are drawing sticks. And as you stay and watch for just a moment, you'll find that the lucky three that draw the shorter sticks will actually have a spell cast on them. Do you have spellcraft or knowledge arcana?
Myself personally, was there anyone with me?
Would
Okay,
anyone
make
like to be
that check.
coming into the commons with Hana?
I'd probably join. Just
I'd
kinda
be
get
there,
a
but I don't
feel
got
for-
Arcana.
Yeah.
Kind of get a feel for the area. So let me go ahead and I have spellcraft. Is that she said there was
Spellcraft or arcana. One or the other.
Here comes spellcraft.
All right. That is communal injure elements.
Ooh.
Getting spread on the three lucky dock workers as she mumbles the and chants the spell's incantation. It seems as though the sweltering heat is no longer affecting them nearly as much, and they stride out with their heads held high as they start the workday.
Okay.
Suppose it helps.
Ah, you must be the clients that just sailed in earlier today. I am Chandra Briselwick. You'll find me back here just running things in the commons, but more or less just keep out of trouble and, well, we'll be just fine.
We don't intend to cause any trouble while we're here, madam.
All right. Let's see.
Did that come through? Was that too quiet?
No, you didn't. No,
I think it may have cut off a little bit there.
But I could hear through the muddling.
Okay. Yeah, beyond that, like I said, I don't know, I guess I'll just ask if there's anything going on about town that we could stick noses into that doesn't involve trouble.
Well, certainly there's the drought that's been happening for the better part of a couple months now. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Unfortunately, I'm not very well equipped to deal with it here, but perhaps if after your ship is all repaired, then maybe you could travel upstream for a little bit and see what's going on.
Well, I'll look to Saphyrus on that one.
In regards to what was the statement? I apologize.
So she was saying that there is a drought that's going on right now, and for whatever reason, the river that's flowing towards Rickety's is it's drying up in a way. So she was wondering if perhaps if one of you, like once your ship is repaired, if you would be willing to make your way upstream to see what's going on.
Completely drying up due to a drought. That doesn't sound entirely natural.
No, not really.
Well, considering how...
Now, miss,
Go ahead. Cygnus, did we lose you?
No, here, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Oh, no, I said you go on ahead.
Okay. I'm going to have to turn you up because I'm not hearing you very well. All right, well, miss, how far upstream does this go? Has anyone tried to survey? Just, where this damming or drying up might have occurred? Could we get there on foot? We have 6 days before our ship is repaired, and we may want to leave rather expeditiously thereafter. So if we were able to do it beforehand...
The issue is that I'm not quite sure if, I'm not quite sure on the distance. The couple of dock workers were interested in seeing what they could do if there was something just obstructing the river or something. And, well, they left about a week ago. I haven't seen anything from them since.
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you have any, say, longboats for rental or anything of that sort? Just could take a ship out while ours is in dock.
Really, you'll have to talk to Rickety on that one. He's the only longboat that we have is the one that he used to sail out to you at the outset. But if he's willing, then perhaps you may be able to take that one upstream. If not,
well, perhaps
there is a trail that leads just out north of town that you could follow for a good ways. If you're better on foot, then I think that might be a strong contender.
Is that the route that the dock workers followed?
Yes.
Okay. Well, Saphyrus, what do you think? Is this a good use of our time while we're in port? I wouldn't want to leave you short-handed if we don't make it back before the ship is repaired.
Well, considering how kind and generous and welcome everyone has been to our little exchange, I don't see why it's not. I wouldn't see why it's not worth having a peek at. We should inform the others as well.
I would agree. I do have Nagaina shadowing Shavika at the moment, but maybe we'll bring him along.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. Well, with that,
So, as long as we're here and talking to her, can I don't know, do I roll something to see if we can get any rumors on ships or particularly awful pirates in the area?
You can certainly try. Go ahead, roll me a diplomacy check.
Okay. Gather
See if,
information. I can do that.
Good info.
13.
Well, it seems as of late, there haven't been many clients that either they haven't come in at all, or she's not willing to talk due to Rickety's policy about not sharing info on ships that come through.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, in the absence of anything else, I'll put myself down for heading out of town to the north first thing in the morning of the second day.
Okay.
Relay that to the crew, so anyone who wants to join can. I think I'll volunteer some of our NPCs in my capacity as land captain.
Sounds good. Chaotic, anything you want to do as Aesop? Or is he just resting up?
For now, since based on the amount of gold that I actually have, I'd like to spend 10 gold pieces to refill my healer's kit. So,
All right.
So I'm spending my time going through the markets, finding all the herbs and little things and whatever I need to put in my bag and all that kind of stuff, and also looking to see if there's anybody who's selling enough equipment to make a proper alchemic lab, and then I'll be petitioning for some ship gold to get a hold of it. So that'll be the other thing I'll be doing.
How much would an alchemical lab be? Do you have the numbers on that?
200 gold pieces for an alchemist's lab. That gives a +2 circumstance bonus on craft alchemy checks. Weighs 40 pounds. Would not be bringing it with me. It would be on the ship.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Something tells me you'll need me to carry it to the ship for you.
I can use. I have a spell called Ant Haul. I could do it myself, actually. But, I appreciate the offer.
Okay. So this is a small town. Okay. Yeah. Over the course of just browsing around, you can probably gather up about enough to afford a alchemist lab on the ship.
So there will be. So looking around, I am able to find enough equipment to be able to do so. I will just need to get the money to do so.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good.
You could probably try to petition some of us if you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Over, like between the commons and Chandra herself, she likely has potions and stuff in the back, and also blacksmith. He can probably forge you a couple of. Well, he's probably got forged up just a bunch of different tools and stuff that you can use. Yeah, between the two of them, you can get around enough of the
tools
things that you
and
need
burners
for that.
and glassware and all that
Exactly.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. Well, when I see you guys next, I will ask. That is all I'm doing otherwise, though. I essentially spend the day gathering all the stuff I need to refill my healer's kit and make sure where I can gather enough stuff to make a proper lab. So.
All right. Perfect.
I'm sure especially Ulki would toss money in for that easy.
Oh yeah, because he can use it too. So.
Also,
just gotta petition a few of us.
So,
real quick,
Sorry,
I'm gonna have to call for an
I-
early pee break. Just an emergency one, real quick. I'll be right back.
Emergency pee break.
Gives me enough time to finish the finishing touches on this little write-up.
What is this thing? What is this thing? Ulki would also like. I kind of brain fart.
He's
You'll hear it.
Okay.
Oh. Chaotic's wanting a alchemist set for the ship.
A proper alchemist's lab, so it gives a circumstance bonus to craft alchemy checks.
Yep.
I don't know why, but I know how big alchemist labs can be because I know Raggy had one.
Mhm.
But like, I just picture, everybody's getting ready to get on board the ship, and then like Saphyrus and Hana and Valen look back down. They see Aesop with like those like glow sticks that airliners use to like direct things. There's a forklift bringing a bunch of boxes onto the ship.
That's it. Slowly. Not too far. Back up slightly.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
I don't know.
You're
It's
good.
funnier, the fact that it's this gigantic alchemist lab, like the components for the lab being put onto the ship, or it's the fact that there's a guy in a plague doctor mask with glow sticks.
That's the funniest part to me. Just a plague doctor mask with glow sticks, like directing the way.
He also has the yellow vest.
Just a full black robe, the death mask. There's the fucking
What you don't know is
just the construction vest.
what you don't know is Ulki is driving the forklift and he's like whistling the warning noise. It's a
So why is this not already being drawn by you, Ebony? Why do I not hear the tablet being?
Hi, there are 3 people in this call with tablets. One of us has to do it.
Yeah.
Volunteer, not me.
Fine, I'll do it.
I was actually just plugging in my tablet.
I know it's
Oh,
right
man.
on the table out there.
It's a rave doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Beat
that
me to it.
fucking scene from Venom where he has all the glow sticks on his neck.
All we need is to hire a bard to join the crew.
I'm sure we can find one.
I thought Saphyrus was kind of a bardish guy.
He's not a bard by class, but he seems to be very bard inclined.
Yeah.
He's
We
bard
already kind of
adjacent.
have one. Yeah.
I'm new bard. I'm a neo bard actually.
Neo bard.
Post bard.
Post avant bard.
Stop this.
I'm
Can you
in
roll
physical
perform
pain.
Kubedos?
Oh god! She's coming to the room! Ah, fuck! Ow!
He was never heard
Concerned.
from again.
Wait, what are you doing to my computer? Don't you fucking...
God damn it. I might actually die. Holy shit.
Please don't. Wait, don't kill the doctor.
Oh, if the doctor dies, oh god.
I just hope we get to see this moment when fucking Aesop just goes, "Doctor, we need a doctor." Oh wait, that's me.
Oh wait, that's me.
Drops glow sticks.
I mean, that's essentially what sun rods are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
So you've
basic-
already got the tools. You can make it happen.
Exactly. Oh, goodness. Alright, I am just going to go ahead and say that this is done. I have fixed the sheet. I can now get rid of that moniker. There we go. Make sure it's still the same. It is still the same, okay. Alright. And equipment. Save. Save. Exit. Check to make sure it's good. Yes. Alright, cool.
I don't know how to drive forklift, so bear with me, guys.
Do your best.
First, I thought you were like planning to say he was like gonna airlift something onto the ship just with a helicopter.
That too is a
Mm,
possibility.
Lotions.
Just fucking capsize the ship with the size of the
Nah.
lab.
Lotions, my god.
You
For
have
some
that
reason,
will-
that was the
that will
first thing I
be-
thought with lotions. I'm like, what? Glowing lotion? I don't know if that's a good thing.
glotion.
Nah, helicopters would be too
See,
unrealistic.
That's
Aesop
true.
does not need an alchemist lab. What he needs is a Christmas tree.
What are the major religious holidays in this universe?
We have
Yes.
Christmas.
I imagine it's
Okay.
like different depending on the continent and shit.
I think they called Christmas Hearthstone when we first started doing the
Yes.
holiday shit.
It was
Hearthwarming,
Hearthstone. Yeah.
Hearthstone, something like that. I mean, I think at the moment we haven't gone hyper in depth on that yet, but I think we have the standard like spring, summer, winter,
Yeah,
and
spring,
fall.
summer, winter, fall solstice. Or-
Okay.
Yeah, we have the solstices.
In fact, I think that's actually how it worked. Is what it was is each month is essentially equal in length of days, and each solstice or equinox is its own special day right in the middle of like some of the months, and then it goes
Yeah.
into the next month. So
Okay.
All right. So I am back.
Right.
Going back down the list here.
but if you want to make up some holidays, then by all means.
Yeah.
Especially for your like people.
Exactly.
Things that maybe
Perfectly
like your
valid.
race from your village.
Ebony,
Okay.
you feel an itching.
Yes.
It's very, very itchy.
Yeah.
Goody. So you went with Hana to the commons area. You're wanting to do an infamy check, or
Probably a bit at a different point of the day or evening where people go to tell.
oh yeah,
tales
that's
and
fine.
whatnot.
That's fine. We could just say that in the evening when the dock workers are starting to come into the commons and everyone's getting their food and whatnot, you can tell the story.
Okay. Take a quick
We
little sip
can-
of water here.
We can just real quick, just roll the check. It's either a bluff, diplomacy, perform, or intimidate check.
Okay. You ever hear the tale of Umibozu Ulki? Sad tale turned terror out in the Isles, mark my words. A man made his experiment gone wrong. Tried his best to create a beast man, but it came out wrong, it did. The more the creature hated itself, the more its mutations grew. A tentacle in the back, ear of a boar, the tongue of a poisoned serpent. The abomination was left for dead, and dumped in Port Peril he was, and shanghaied onto a slave vessel. Their leader, vile scourge of a man, could see the hot sun reflected right off his five-head, I tell you. Cruel as his cat o' nine tails was barbed, had himself a sickening fetish for abusing the lad. What he didn't know was the cerebral implant in his brain and spine, the more agony and anger that Ulki felt, the more he mutated. The slaver lashed and lashed until the lad couldn't take any more. Eventually, when the crew did eventually mutiny over his cruelty, they gave Ulki the first rites. Pinned with a tentacle, poisoned with a scorpion stinger, fangs of the most fearsome chimerian beast you could conjure in your twisted minds. And lo, did Ulki feed, slow, gorging, enjoying his meal like a fine steak and shrimp flambé a la Baroniche. And the balded slaver, he felt everything, every last bite.
Nice.
Well, goddamn.
Roll that.
Okay.
Roll that influence.
All right.
So it's either diplomacy, bluff, intimidate, or perform oratory.
32.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to sneeze too. That was some bullshit, man.
So,
This is why Saphyrus
Goody.
is the secret.
with a 19 on the die, 32 total, your infamy and disrepute of your entire crew with that riveting tale. Boy, that goes up by 3.
Bam!
Right.
Thanks.
Just, the room is silent, and then just someone sneezes.
You're welcome. This is Ryuuko in the background. You're welcome.
So your infamy and disrepute increases by 3. So it is now at 5 at both of them. Both are now at 5.
Right.
Perfect. All right. Nicely done.
Woo!
Okay. Solar.
Hello. Hello.
You were wanting to... you asked questions earlier about...
Yes,
scourges.
I asked, but it was only if it wasn't Port Peril and there was actually an immediate threat that they were coming here. Otherwise, I think what I'll be doing is I'll just be examining that whale skull and see if I can transfer a few more spells to my spellbook.
Okay, cool. Which spells would you like to transfer?
I was going to try Touch of Idiocy, but I was looking to see if there was any ones I missed. Where is it? Well, yes. Anyway, for the moment, it'll be Touch of Idiocy, and I think Vampiric Touch. I'm just trying to make sure those aren't one of my opposition schools, so I can actually do it.
Mm-hmm. So, quick thing, you can actually scribe opposition school spells into your spellbook. It just, whenever you're preparing them, it'll take 2 spell slots instead of 1 to prepare them.
Oh, okay. In that case, yeah, I'll just be transferring all of the ones I don't have yet, which is Touch of Idiocy, Vampiric Touch, Hypnotism,
Make sure that
Daylight, Color Spray.
you're keeping track of the gold cost of scribing those.
Oh, right, yeah. Now that's what I
can.
forget.
So what I'll do here real quick, I can just real quick just screenshot this and paste it in the Pirates and tag Solar. Ebony, Goody, or well, he doesn't use one. Chaotic. And I will tag y'all and pin that so y'all have it for ease of access.
Right, thank you.
That
Cool.
way, whenever you are crafting or scribing your stuff to your formula books or spell books, you'll have the gold cost there.
Coolio.
All right.
Right.
Cool. Well, Ryuuko, what are you doing on this first day?
Oh, I think he just went to pick up Mark.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. Okay, we'll
Just
just say
faffing
that
about, then.
Ryuuko is taking in the sights of land. It's been about a month since y'all have been on land, by the way, aside from the island. Like,
Doesn't
civilized land.
Mm.
Yeah. Zombie free.
Yeah, zombie-free, by the way.
We hope.
Yeah,
No
you never
worries
know,
of
there could be some
ghoul
juju
rot,
zombies out there.
ghoul rot mosquitoes here.
God.
All right. So that is the first day. Okay. So, day number 2. As you guys are gearing up here, the oppressive heat is... luckily, for the spellcasters being able to cast Create Water, you know, that's pretty convenient to being able to keep cool in the dry heat. But unfortunately, for a lot of the mundane folk, we are not. Okay, yeah, I've got to move y'all over here. Unfortunately, for the mundane folk, they do not have that same luxury. And let me
half of them die due to heat stroke
Exposure.
and
Yeah,
exposure.
something like that. I don't know why it's 1 second. Should be global
Can't pay people in
illuminated.
exposure, it kills them.
Global illumination. There we go. Fucking A. All right. So during that time, some of the dock workers will wave y'all over. They have, it looks to be, go ahead, roll me a perception check, you guys.
Yes.
There we go. Now I can have the two side by side. Go away.
I'm apparently laser focused on Shavika and cannot see anything else.
Seems so.
Itchy head is itchy.
Take your duty seriously.
Mm-hmm.
My duty, more like my murderous intent.
So, it looks like, to pass the time, some of the off-duty dock workers are, they've cracked open a keg right over here and are waving y'all over to see if y'all might be interested in taking a load off from this sweltering heat.
Whoops, I put that too soon.
Oh yeah, no worries.
So they are offering it to all of us, correct?
Yeah, they're waving y'all over to come and enjoy a brewski with the boys.
There we go.
Anyone want to crack open a cold one?
Count me
It is
out.
a spicy day out. I wouldn't mind one.
Hana will not partake, but she won't stop anyone else who wishes to.
Yeah, I will join that. Yeah, I will not. I'll leave you guys to it.
I'll
Okay.
hang out.
So
Tis
it
a rather
was-
warm day today, isn't it? Whew.
Whew.
Sweltering.
So join
Yes.
in. Ulki, you were wanting to join in the fun?
Yep.
All right. We'll say Ryuuko joins in as well, because, you know, she enjoys a good brewski.
I bet I ski.
A brewski.
Oh, that's 24 hours? Oh, okay, well, never mind. I rebrew one of my Cure Light wounds and endure. Nope. I'll be good to go for the day. So
I have
Cool.
prepared vocal alteration today. Just I have something in mind.
okay.
All right. So, let's see. So it looks like as you guys are approaching, you see about 6 dock workers, roughly. So 4 of them look to be setting up some sort of tabletop game, and the other 2 seem to be pulling up a rope in the water that was keeping the keg cool overnight.
Ooh, clever.
Mm-hmm. Gonna crack open that cask and get some of that sweet brew. With that.
Bunions and flagons. Jesus Christ, Ebony.
All right. So y'all just go ahead and move y'all to where you'd like to be when the brewski is ready. So these guys look as though they are preparing up like a tabletop game of sorts. Slide Ryuuko right there. Bunions and flagons. Oh god. Oh man.
They're playing a game where these people have long metal sticks that can shoot magic super fast.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be bunkers and badasses.
Now our characters have to make character sheets.
Joke's on them. Nagaina can't read.
I can't read. All right.
You can roll a dice, can't you?
So.
Play a game of chance.
Mm-hmm. Let me get some info here for me. Because as these boys are pulling up the cask, we have... Pull up its info here. There we are. Okay. So, as these two boys are pulling up the cask from underwater, the rope suddenly jerks, and one man is pulled into the water.
Oh no.
And as I stop that music, we're gonna get some...
Oh, Jesus.
Saphyrus, you didn't tell us you were inviting your cousin.
Look, just because I'm related doesn't mean... No, okay. You know what?
So, the rope jerks suddenly and one man is pulled into the water with a scream. The screams and thrashing in the water indicate the man who fell into the water is not alone. And out emerges what appears to be a young water naga. Slender spines and brightly colored frills stretch back from the human-like face of this massive water snake. Every motion of the serpent's long form sets its brightly patterned scales and glistening fins to flashing like gems in the surf. Say hello. And
Hi.
goodbye. Roll that initiative.
You just ready to go, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also ready to go, apparently.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Oh, god damn it.
Evidently.
I stole it from you,
Jeez.
Ulki.
No, the beer! I mean, the guy!
No, it's a beer. Oh, I mean, it's a man. No.
Exactly how I feel.
I'm sorry, it was my turn for the emergency bathroom break. Do I need to roll initiative as well, being as far back as I am?
See.
Okay, I will do that.
Because as you and Valen said, you were just sort of like ancillary to the area, but you were still in the area.
My head is really itching too much to like pay attention to what happened fully.
Perfect. All right. Let me get Ryuko's sheet up here in the meantime.
Well, that creature is just unfortunate.
That's a nasty.
Mm-hmm.
It's related to either Saphyrus or to Ryuuko, and I'm not sure which.
But
I'm not sure I want to know which.
Kubedos's older cousin.
Natalie, how's it been? What's up, cuz?
And
They're long boys.
all right. So, top of the round, Saphyrus.
Okay, that's going to be 5 foot step back. And Magic Fang Cubados.
All right.
Thus ends my turn.
Aesop.
Well, the first thing would be, can I make a knowledge check of any kind to learn about this beast?
Yes. Go ahead and make me a knowledge dungeoneering check.
Dungeoneering is not one that I have, so...
Okay.
I do.
We'll just say everyone here make a free knowledge dungeoneering check if you have it.
20.
All right, 20. This is a young water naga. It is... let's see. It has a special poison on its bite attack, which will have a DC of 17 and requires 2 consecutive saves to fully heal from. It also has spell casting, and I think that's pretty much... it also has a pretty solid perception and dark vision 60 feet.
Okay. I
There's
will
also
communicate
an
this to the party as best
aberration
I can.
aquatic.
Okay.
It is a monster of Kainsen. We must save the man.
All right.
Don't get bit, but I think you knew that already.
Fair. So move action 30 feet. Okay. And my throwing distance is 20. So
that'll be a -2.
but +1 because of point blank shot. So
Mm-hmm.
as I toss a bomb.
Bum.
So my normal to hit is 6, goes down to 4, goes up to 5. 11 to its touch.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
Ah,
It's a
damn.
very slippery snake. And we'll roll
Damn it.
D8. D8 to determine which square it lands in.
Yeah, that's true. Let me roll.
Yep.
A 1.
All right, so it will still take minimum damage. What would that be?
Minimum damage from me is... It's going to be 7 points of damage.
All right, that'll be 7 points of damage.
Jesus, that's good for minimum. Holy fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty solid.
2d6 plus 4, and then plus 1 from point blank shots.
Mm-hmm. All right, it will... Angry snake. All right, Valen. It is your move.
No, I am very far away, so I think I'll just spend my turn getting closer.
Alright.
Sprint is running up to 3 times your speed, was it, or was it 4?
Run is 4. 4 times your speed, but it has to be in a straight line.
Okay, hang on.
That is a
I'll move
full
that.
round.
In that case, I will just run up to about here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Full round action sprint.
Wizard run.
And then she has a 30-foot swim. Do that. Okay. Within 10 feet. Okay. So Ryuuko is going to take her first move action to sploosh and second move action to swim. She has a 30-foot swim speed.
Very useful to have that.
Mm-hmm. Dock Worker is going to spend their turn making a strength check. What's these? Excuse me. So, these guys are going to move over here. And by the power of teamwork, grabbing the rope. 10 plus Dock Worker has climb 5. Okay. By the power of teamwork, we'll manage to pull this man back onto the dock, and he'll scramble over to as the rest of you handle the water naga. All right. This one is going to cast a spell. Would anyone like to roll a spellcraft check to know what they have cast?
I would love to.
Every day.
I have
Give me
25 for
roll.
mine.
All right.
Oh dear.
Hey.
Ulki said, "Fuck you."
I'm too busy running.
All right. Yep. Everyone who rolled that will know that this thing just cast sneaky.
Is it
Oh.
invisible?
It is invisible.
Investability.
Oh no. That's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It has gone invisible. It may still be around.
All right. Cubados, it is your move.
Another thing that I'm going to call out because I thought of it. Watch the water. It may be invisible, but the water is not.
All right.
Okay.
It is Cubados.
Cubados is going to.
He's got a very good perception. He may well be able to notice it if it's moved or gone anywhere or done anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would that be a. What kind of check would that be, Wuten?
That would be a perception. But it would
I meant
be
more
a
like
standard
what
action.
action I meant.
Standard action.
Okay.
Well, he won't be able to do anything useful if he doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, so first things first, dude's got to get in the water. So there's that, and perception to see if you can spot any kind of particular motion in the waves or any sort of tells. 32.
Okay.
Seems to be your number of the day.
I guess so.
Plus that. Even with that high of a check, unfortunately, you do not spot where this thing could have gone. You do know, however, that whatever, like, the movement of the water does not seem to be affected by anything in this square, so it does appear that it has moved since casting that spell.
Okay.
All right. Nagaina,
Yes.
it is your move.
This thing can't be invisible forever. I'm going to. Let's see, I'm going to swift action and venom my fists, and I'm just going to check. I'm going to head over to the edge here by where the dock workers are and see if I can try to and make a perception check to see if I can try to spot the waves moving. Ooh. Did I get through?
23 to try and perceive it.
Try and perceive the wave rippling, yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, no. You do not perceive the water naga yet.
Okay. Come out, you fucking scaly bitch.
Hana, it is your
Okay.
move.
So I've just seen this thing disappear, literally from right in front of my eyes, which is, once again, something new for her. So I think her first instinct is just going to be to get to high ground. What are these cranes looking like from that perspective?
Those are likely a good... so let's see. This goes... these cranes here are about 10 feet up. So
Okay.
going up those steps, you'd be about like 15, 20 feet looking down at the water there.
Okay. Would it be possible for me to get, if I use the run action, would it be possible for me to get just to the very top of that?
You would be able to, as a full round, like taking both of your move actions, you'd be able to get about right there. You can only take a run action if it's like straight, like moving straight across, like a flat
Okay.
land.
So where did you point out? I didn't see it on the map.
Sorry, I'm on the GM layer. Okay, 30, 60.
Okay.
About right there.
All right. Well, I guess I will just go ahead and do that then.
Okay.
Doink, and then...
All right. Ulki.
Yes. Okay, so before I do what I'm gonna do, the scent. Can I scent a creature even if it's like underwater? Specifically, if I chose to have the traits of something aquatic like a merfolk.
Scent ability. So you can detect an invisible creature as you would a visible one. So that would be, you can detect opponents by sense of smell. What is the range on your scent ability?
It would be not. I don't have it yet, but I will have after I do what I'm gonna do. It will be. It just says scent.
Sense, so it's 30 feet by sense of smell, 60 feet if the opponent's upwind, 15 feet downwind. Strong sense are at twice range. The exact location isn't revealed, just its presence somewhere within range. You can take a move action to note the direction of the scent, and if you're within 5 feet of it, you can pinpoint.
All right, cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and do what you would do to get scent, and we'll see what you get.
He's gonna start walking here, as he's just kind of like mumbling to himself, like, "I know we're being fucking slow," and just kind of like says something like, "Get out of my head," and takes his mutagen, swimming traits from both Cubatus and Ryuuko
Okay.
to get sent, and it's gonna
Okay.
jump out of the water.
Okay. So where does that?
So Aesop's going to notice you saying that on the way by.
Okay.
Doesn't say
Ulki.
anything, just notices it.
Ulki.
Yeah.
So you do smell the water naga. Because you've already used your move action, you can't pinpoint the direction it is, but right now you can smell the water naga. All right.
Smell nice.
Was there any other anything else that you wanted to do for your turn?
Taking the mutagen is my standard action, so I now have my claws and my bite, but I don't have anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Top of the round, Saphyrus.
Okay. So, Ulki, what were your words before you jumped in the water there?
I know we are being slow. Get out of my head.
He's talking to himself.
Don't know what that means, but then Saphyrus thinks to himself. You say that, and he's like, slow. That's it. Takes out his harpoon, comes right between the two of y'all. And I would like to say, let's see here. We're gonna haste, and probably Nagaina, right? I can only do 4 people.
Yep.
The 3 in the water
Haste.
and Nagaina.
Haste
Yes.
is a 2nd level summoner spell.
Haste me!
Hasted.
Tear them apart, chums.
Deja vu. That was been on the face before.
Make
Alright.
chum of them, chums.
Make
On it.
chums.
Also,
Oh,
by
welcome
this
back.
day,
I've been
also
there.
gonna note since
okay.
Since being on the water and his hair is probably kind of like floating, you might notice that there's a couple of ears coming out of Ulki's nape.
I will keep a note on that.
It's called a nape, right?
The nape of your neck, like kind of
Yes.
like the very bottom part of your neck, right where it connects to the shoulders, I think, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll keep that in
Aesop.
mind.
Your turn.
Well, after that disturbing reveal, I'm going to say, excuse me, pardon me, coming through, please, thank you. Come over here, and I'm going to, first off, I need to remove one, because I used go. I'm going to ready an action to throw a bomb if the Naga reveals itself.
Okay.
Come out wherever you are.
Valen. Your turn.
Hello. Hi. I am going to move there a little tad closer. Can't quite reach you two. So, question: does enlarge person work on a Doylan?
I think it's only when Saphyrus casts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saphyrus can cast it on his own guy, but I think he's not a
He's an
human.
outsider.
Enlarged person is humanoids. He's not a
Yeah.
humanoid. So.
You might need
Fair
to take a
enough.
full move action if you want to reach me, Ulki.
Yeah, I will do that as my move action then.
Jump into another mouth. Let's go.
I'm trying so hard, guys. I'm trying so hard. Please don't jinx it. You know it's gonna come up from under the floorboards and eat him now. Yo, if it does that,
Don't give Wuten ideas.
Wooten
He
called
does. He
it.
did that to you.
Goody called it. Can't win.
All right.
Anyway, yeah, that will be my turn. Yeah, that will be my turn.
Okay. Ryuuko.
Okay. Well, I don't know where the fuck it is.
Would you like to try and perceive where it could be?
Would that be my standard, or
That-
just
yes,
do I
that
get a
would be
free
your
perceive?
standard. Or you
Debating.
could delay. You could delay.
Yeah, I was
if you
thinking
want
I could also ready an action for when it becomes visible.
There is another thing that you are also technically allowed to do with invisible creatures. It's not something that a lot of people know. Technically, you could just try to poke 2 squares next to yourself as a standard action and see if you touch something.
Where did
For
it
future
disappear?
notice.
I wasn't here.
It disappeared essentially right in front of you, but it's not. Everybody's essentially agreed it's not where it was before, so it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
Just future reference, you can just touch squares next to yourself to try to see if you touch something.
I'm just gonna ready an action to charge at it whenever it appears.
All right. So look at that. The dock workers are going to try and get
Fucking
the fuck out of
leg
there.
Me too.
All right. So with that, you're going, Ryuuko, Ulki.
Yes.
Are you guys underwater currently?
I would assume at least above water level, or
Because if
slightly
you are,
underneath it.
you will hear spell casting being done. Ulki, would you like to roll me a spellcraft check?
Yes.
Concern.
And it's actually at a plus
Wherever you
7
put
now
me.
because Miriam makes me less smart.
Okay.
Oh, 22.
No smirk. Alright. Oh,
Still pretty smart, just less smart.
Yeah.
SMRT. I mean SMART. God, that's an old one. Alright. So that is 22. You will recognize.
One of his ears is underwater, it's fun.
Yeah, one of his ears
What
is underwater.
ears?
I was about to say, does he still have any attached?
All right. So you will. It's 1 per 3. Okay. Is 1, 2. You will recognize mirror image being cast.
Motherfucker.
All
All
right.
right, everybody get comfortable.
It's doing the normal spellcaster things of getting ready before it comes in again.
All right.
Spellcast.
But with that, Ulki and Ryuuko, go ahead, roll me free perception checks.
Because you can hear it.
Because you can hear it.
Do
And Cubanos
I
as
get
well.
any bonus because of scent?
Give me a
I don't
plus
think
2.
scent gives you. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't give you any like proper bonuses. It just
That's
gives
okay.
you special abilities.
It lets you smell things instead.
You're serious.
20s and 1s for you today, my boy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And Cubanos?
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because you can hear the spell casting.
Contagious.
What the fuck did you draw?
Ooh. Okay. Ryuuko and Cubanos. It's coming from this direction.
You
Direction.
might be on the GM later.
I'm not seeing nothing.
It's coming. Oh, sorry. Fucking. Okay. It's coming from this direction.
Okay.
Cubanos.
Around this direction, you said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Swimmy swam, chargy pounce.
Well, first things first. You won't get that far.
Well,
I just clamp right into him.
Plunk. Yes.
you found him.
There you go.
This will be you spotting this thing briefly.
Okay.
However, it is still stealthed. But you did recognize the square that it is located in.
Okay. Well, it comes with fangs and-
You can make this. Excuse me. Normally, you wouldn't be able to attack after this. We'll let you have one attack because it was a charge action.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have the haste, the magic fang. Now we're getting all the shit that I've been waiting for.
Yeah. Coming online.
It's going to be a bite.
I said white.
Plus that. Plus... So the magic fang plus the haste plus the charge. Okay. 25.
That. 25. The fuck is it? AC. That is a hit on 1d. 1 second. That is a hit on it. Go ahead, roll damage.
Oh my god. All right. Woo. Oh, I almost typed 1d plus 6 plus 34. That would have not been correct.
As Cubato sees like the shimmering images of this water naga, manages to spot where the true naga is and strike true for 11 points of damage. Damn.
And
All right.
He's going to try and crunch as close to whatever might count as a throat as he can to stop that spell
Crunchies.
casting.
All right. Yeah. Nagaina. This thing.
Found
This
you.
thing and she's fucking ready. Is it still invisible?
Yes, it is still invisible.
Well, either way, I'm
You did
fucking
hear-
ready. I'm
You
jumping
did
in.
hear a roar as Cubato seems to have hit something.
Yes, I'm jumping in. Let's go.
All right.
And I'm gonna swim in the direction that Cubatos went. I
Okay,
don't remember.
go ahead, roll me an athletics.
Okay.
You swim at half speed, right?
Mm-hmm. If she can
Okay.
make the check, she will move at half speed. And that is... That is enough to make it at half speed. So you can
Okay.
swim at half speed to... Yeah, right about
Right about
there. Was there a standard or other action you were wanting to take, or just keep moving towards it?
No, I'm gonna keep moving towards it.
Okay. So
I'm ready for this bitch.
You will pop over here, and that will
Also,
be
don't forget you're
turn.
hasted.
I am hasted. You're right.
Oh, in that case, you will actually make it all the way over there.
And I still have room to move or do whatever.
You still have standard action to take if you can.
Here
I'll
I
move
go
that
again,
back
writing
over.
down all the buffs. Someone has to.
Yeah.
Then I am going
That's how spellcasting
to...
works, Goody. I'm sorry.
I'm going to
Signed up
attempt to
for it.
faint. I know that I can't see it, but I'm going to attempt to faint. Because it can still see me.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if things get loud on my end, and I'll try to turn myself or mute myself down because something outside that's making lots of.
Okay, no worries.
Okay. The DC of the feint is either 10 plus its base attack bonus plus its wisdom modifier, or it's 10 plus its sense motive bonus, whichever one is higher.
Okay. So 10 plus base attack bonus plus, what was it? Wisdom?
Yeah, modifier.
Okay. All right, yep. That is a proper feint. Yeah.
Okay, so it is now denied its dexterity bonus to my next attack,
All right.
whenever that may be.
Hana, as I move this back over to the
Yeah.
GM layer.
Sorry, I'm trying to read through the invisibility rules here. Would it be possible, having seen these two attack something in that space, is it actually possible for me to aim an attack at that space?
Yes, you may, because you are using arrows.
Okay.
Those will, since they are piercing weapons, they will go through the water. There will be a slight -4 penalty to your attack roll.
Okay.
And then this thing has concealment bonus against it. But yeah, you can shoot an arrow and see if you can hit it.
All right, not much else I can do, so let's just
Fire
go
that
for it.
arrow.
15.
Ooh, unfortunately, that is not high enough to even hit its AC, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
Worth a shot, literally.
Shot. Ulki. Cubatos and Nagaina have struck the creature.
Okay. Can I sort of pinpoint what it is?
Since
You've
it
been
doesn't
watching them
seem like
attack
it's
it.
moved, it's around here. It will have concealment against your attacks, but you can make an attack roll at it, since you know the squares that it's in.
Okay. And for grappling, can I grapple creatures that are large?
You can grapple creatures of any size, I believe.
So you can only grapple creatures that are, I believe, at your size. Let me see. Grapple.
I think grapple is one of the only ones that's weird. Most of the others is like within a size of you.
Yeah. Grapple is let's see.
Yeah, you can grapple of any size. Doesn't affect anything. The biggest effect is a size bonus that the
Yeah,
opponent.
they get a size bonus to it.
So technically, a halfling can grapple a fucking titan.
Yes,
Yeah.
it can.
Technically speaking.
Grab its toe!
Yeah.
Pin that toe to the floor and watch it stub its toe. Yeah.
I'm just
I've seen
that
Tom
really
and Jerry.
hurt.
I've seen how that
Not
goes.
dear life to
Yeah.
this. Now I'm just imagining Ulki like just clinging on with all of his limbs for dear life to this fucking thing, and it's thrashing around but not able to do anything.
And, I'm a swim.
You are hasted.
Mhm.
I'm a swim here.
You okay?
And seeing that
Hasted.
this, and seeing that this, I got being hasted increases my movement, but is it like further away from this or?
No, that's where it is.
Oh yeah, because I can get to flank. Okay, I am smart.
All right.
And maybe being there, I'm gonna try to hit with my tentacle. Do I have the +2 from flanking?
You do have a +2 from flanking.
Yes.
And a +1 from haste.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So it is a +10 +12. Okay. With my tentacle.
Oof.
Does that 14 hit?
Oof, that does not hit, unfortunately.
Damn.
You have a swift or free action.
I do not have much else. I mostly just work with full rounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Saphyrus, it is your move.
So, pragmatic spell question. As we get into the discussion of chemistry and everything around it, if I were to drop a grease spell around here, would it like cloud the water to make him a bit more like visible, considering the environment?
No, unfortunately. If you cast a
Damn.
grease spell, it's basically just gonna float on the surface.
This would be the
Saphyrus
one
could just-
where fucking glitter dust would be useful.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have that?
I don't think anybody has glitter dust.
I don't
No, that's
know.
the other campaign. Never mind.
Yeah.
No,
I have no
Saphyrus
wand.
would only be committing environmental crimes.
Yep. We ain't no BP.
Watch.
Alright, well, in that case,
Points for creativity, Goody. I'll give you that.
yeah. You know, that's one of the reasons I love D&D, creativity. I'm going to come over to you instead, Aesop, and cast Guidance.
Ooh,
So
Cool.
plus
Plus
one
one.
on your next whatever.
cool. Works for me.
Casting one.
Gesundheit.
Zoe,
You good.
don't get the vid.
Don't get the vid. All right, Aesop.
And that's... Yep.
So, in a similar vein, would a smoke bomb make it? You could see its outline in the smoke. Just a question.
Is it a magical or mundane smoke bomb?
It is my bomb bombs, so those are supernatural effects.
Okay.
I do believe they're supernatural. Let me check. Yep, bombs are supernatural. So,
Fog cloud.
which I would also assume means that I could do the fire damage underwater, but I have no for sure. So.
So looking at the spell for your smoke bomb, fog cloud does not function underwater.
It does say that? Oh, I didn't even know that.
It specifically says it does not function underwater, unfortunately.
Well, I won't worry about it then.
Yeah.
I have guidance, so all I'm going to do is come over here. And I'm just going to ready an action to throw a bomb again if the critter reveals it.
Okay.
I could just throw it at where it is, though, because it would still end up splashing it. But,
you could.
You know, that might actually be the better choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to toss it at that intersection right there.
All right.
So that's 35 feet, so that's going to be second ranging.
Okay.
So that's
Go
-2 and no
Yep.
point blank this time.
Yep.
So
Roll
it's
that
going to be
attack roll.
+4. 14 touch.
That will not hit. But since it is in that square, it will take 7 points of damage as you.
Do all of its mirror images also take the damage?
It only damages the initial one. Bombs, area of effect doesn't affect mirror image.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. All right, Valen.
Okay.
Move.
Ryuuko, enlarge person.
Get big.
I'm gonna be big.
Get big,
Hey,
+2 to
Ryuuko.
strength, -2 to dexterity, -1 to AC. Well,
All the
Ryuuko.
normal stuff. From
all the normal
You
stuff.
want to be big? You want to be big?
Get big.
Get big.
Big.
All right.
Big fish
so
versus
that
big
is
fish.
Full
Kaiju
round.
fight.
Ryuko. Big.
Well, everyone's been attacking over there.
All right.
I'm just gonna charge on up.
Hasted big.
All right.
I'm
Go
a
ahead and roll an
haste
attack.
big slash. All right.
Big slash.
Fucking Cubados accidentally headbutts it, and then immediately everybody just swarming it.
Yeah.
Bonk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go to beachside
Also
jail.
declare power attack. 30.
Roll concealment.
Yeah.
Low is a miss. High is a hit. That is a hit.
Yeah.
This is against mirror image now. That is a hit on
Yeah!
the main creature. Go ahead, roll that damage.
Power attack.
You fucking one-shot this.
2. 25.
Oof. That is a 25.
Gave it a big slash. And there's blood. I don't know.
There is
It is
there is
invisible?
definitely at this point blood in the water. It does not reveal the creature, but
No, but there is blood. Y'all see blood on the surface and shit. Y'all know something happened down there.
y'all know
With mirror
something's up.
images. And we're still... Like, this is like the best like a spellcaster this level can do. Like, invisibility, mirror images, like, nah, fuck you, we're still gonna kill you.
Yeah.
No.
Blood on the water and fire in the sky.
Yep.
Very clever, Ulki. Very clever. So these guys are gonna hiding behind the boathouse. Safe. All right.
Oh, I thought they were going to help us.
No, they're just dock workers. Yeah.
Lowly
Yeah.
sailors.
I don't
In
know.
a,
They
way,
just,
in a manner of speaking, they are helping us, but not here.
All right.
I thought they had, I don't know, fish hooks or something like that.
All right.
How would that help?
Ebony, just a quick
Ryuuko.
thing. If you were in this situation, would you fight or would you run?
All right. So,
Whoa.
full round action attack. Let me see here. I don't think invisibility gives any special stuff here. double check. Invisibility.
I'm pretty sure invisibility makes you flat-footed against the first attack it makes. And I think you get a +2 on attack roll. I think.
You do get the +2. I don't know about the other bit.
Well, you would be flat-footed because you can't see where the attack's coming from. Or you're denied your dexterity bonus, something like that. That's the whole thing about uncanny dodge, is that you can still get your dexterity bonus against invisible opponent. So, and in situations where you would otherwise be flat-footed denied, you're not. That's uncanny dodge. So.
All right. +2 bonus on attack rolls and ignores dexterity to AC. All right. So, Ryuuko, for this attack here, what is your flat-footed AC?
Not that.
Not 23.
Oof. Okay. I need you to make a. I need you to make me a Fortitude save.
Understood. I deserve it. 14.
Okay. You are going to be taking.
Oh yeah, it attacked. It is not
1 Constitution damage as this creature reveals itself and sinks its fangs into your flesh, and follows up with a. Since it is no longer invisible and you are no longer flat-footed, does a 19 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, so it flails its tail against you haphazardly.
Just a K.
Okay.
Give it
All right,
Not
Cubados.
damage.
Okay.
Kid Mom Cubados.
Hello, multi-image boy.
Say hello to multi-attack.
Say hello to multi-attack.
Hello.
Hello. Hello there. General Cubados. What are you doing here? It's Admiral now.
All right. So I'm opening up with 2 bites, since he's hasted.
Yes, that is 2 bites. Okay.
19.
19. Unfortunately, both of those will miss.
Okay. And here come 2 claws. And I'm going to... Okay, is that...
You're including your hasted bonus?
Yes.
Okay. I know
And
you probably
Magic
remember,
Fang.
but I thought I would check. All right,
Are you including your
You're all
flanking
good.
bonus?
Flanking
I
bonus.
did, the flanking I did forget, so 21.
21 will meet. Yeah. Go ahead,
Okay.
roll damage for one of those bites.
Thank you for that reminder.
Well, actually, wait. Before that, never mind.
Image.
Yep, image.
Okay, that's 1 down.
1 down. Yep.
And here come 2 claws. This time with the flank.
Okay.
24.
Okay.
Image.
That's another image.
And last claw.
That's another. Oh, that's her. Go ahead.
All right. 3 plus Magic Fang.
So it is a female.
It's a Naga.
Hasted Nagaina is like the gif I just posted.
10 slashing.
So, Ryuuko slithers on in, cleaves with her giant broadsword, we'll say, and then as the blood is in the water and it sinks its fangs into Ryuuko and starts flailing its tail, Cubados, you bite, you miss, bite, you get an image, slash with a claw, you get another image, and slash with your other claw. The claw strikes true. You have slain the Naga.
Woo!
Dinner is served. dinner is served.
I don't know
As
if I want
the
to eat
corpse of this massive water naga floats up to the surface. You can just get a good look at what appears to be this massive water snake.
I'm gonna
Go
grab-
ahead, roll me. Whoever has knowledge nature, ranks in knowledge nature, go ahead and roll it for me.
Hey.
Sure.
Oh, wait, I have those. Just so used to not rolling for knowledge checks. Still. That's why I
mean,
don't. Because that's
so-
the thing. It always happens. Wait, I can actually roll a knowledge check? Rolls a
Still
fucking
knowing nothing.
like 2. Nope. This happens
Okay.
every time.
So, everyone here, you know that this is actually, this water naga is actually fairly small for creatures of its type. It seems as though this creature was like an immature naga that may have, for one reason or another, wandered its way away from its spawning ground. And for those of you who rolled, so Hana, Aesop, and Ulki, you can figure that that spawning ground was likely further upstream, and the drought that they're experiencing right now may have something to do with why this water naga found itself going so far close to the edge of the coastline.
So Aesop makes his way to the edge of the dry dock here to watch over as these guys, I'm assuming you guys are going to try pulling it up onto the dry dock.
Mhm.
Hell yeah, we
I
are.
am.
And Aesop and Ulki here, as they are pulling it
Yeah.
up to the dry dock area. Aesop and Ulki, as I said, the fresh water is much more preferable to water nagas than salt water, because it's much like warmer and uncomfortable warm is salt water basically. And the toll on this one's constitution and psyche must have caused her to snap and attack whatever living creature may be small enough for them to for her to attack and consume.
Gotcha. Okay. I assume when we all got together for the night afterwards that Hana, Saphyrus would have told us about all the jobs that they figured the lady.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I guess go ahead.
I was just going to say, I think this was immediately preceding at least me and whomever else is joining me going off towards that. Early in the morning, you know.
So assuming then that we had talked about it, as they're dragging them on board and I see Hannah's walking up, I would end up turning to her, and apparently you also know this as well, so, but, I mean, I don't know that you know, so, I would say, it is rather strange to see such a naga so far from fresh water, or at least this far into the salt.
Yes, we have similar sea serpents and things in the rivers back home, and I can't recall ever seeing or hearing of one going down to the sea willingly.
Well, perhaps it just happened to wander too far. Maybe the salt did not agree with its constitution.
Well, or something is driving them out from further upriver.
Do you think perhaps whatever it is driving them down could be the source of the problem your friend spoke of?
Yes, overpopulation, some sort of predator. Could be either, so I don't know. Development by another township or something that's trying to stay under cover.
Well, I would say at the very least that is...
Cut off. At the very least,
Cut out,
it's-
man.
Yeah, for some reason, I legitimately think it's just my internet at this point. So, because new headset and everything, so whatever. The last thing I said was, well, I suppose that it is evidence that there certainly is something fishy afoot.
Well, I applaud you for the pun.
And he just gives the little chuckle as he then moves past you to Ryuuko to immediately begin assessing her bite. So,
Alright.
Yeah, that one kind of hurt.
all right. So
I will
real
hand
quick,
you a potion of cure moderate. I will hand you an extract of cure moderate wounds.
So real
Will.
quick, Ulki.
What would that roll be?
I believe I'll look it up real quick for you and then I'll roll.
As you're emerging from the water, Ulki, you notice something else has emerged from the water. A second tentacle. From stretching out from behind your shoulder blade is just another tentacle.
Ew. I bet that. Ew.
He's just growing. He's just growing body parts, man.
Yeah.
I was wondering when that one was gonna be ready to come out.
I will call it Stephen.
This is what your food does, Ryuuko.
My what?
What?
This is all your fault.
What? Has a crisis, a personal crisis?
Nah, I'm joking.
Well, you heal 11 points of damage, and
Sweet.
can I make a? Is she still poisoned by the beast?
Yes. She will need to make another save tomorrow.
Another save tomorrow, not today.
Mm-hmm. Today, yeah, that was her. Unfortunately,
It's just
it was
con.
from the bite, and she failed the save. So she took the con damage, and she'll need to make that save tomorrow. I believe. I don't know if it was Aesop or Hana that made the aberration, the knowledge dungeoneering check for it, but
That would have been Hana.
yeah, someone managed to figure out 2 consecutive saves for the poison.
Correct.
Okay.
Which I'll
Well,
pass along.
when you have her roll, let me know so I can make my heal check to help with that.
Okie dokie.
All right.
In the meantime, I want to do something with the Naga.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my newfound tentacle to my 2 tentacles to hold its mouth open. And I know these things tend to eat interesting things, maybe sometimes treasure and whatnot. I'm just gonna get inside its mouth to see if I can find anything.
Okay.
Avoid its teeth. I know that firsthand.
Hmm. So.
Watching this strange tableau unfold, I'm going to lean over to Aesop again. My man, do you think there's anything... I know you people seem to really like taking apart the creatures that we come across. Is there anything you could potentially learn about what might have driven it down here by, digging around in its gut or something?
Vivisecting it.
Maybe there is something it could be worthwhile to check.
You just turn and look, and it's just like Ulki's head is inside of it. It's just like on its head.
Jesus.
Concern.
He has
will-
successfully removed all of its teeth. However, it's just like around his head. Have you ever seen like those fish fish hats that you could pull down like past your head?
Yes.
It's basically that.
He's slowly just getting further and further inside.
So it's not like those hats. It's like fucking Cell's tail when he's absorbing an android.
Yep.
Okay, wait. There's better ways to sit there and do that. Hold up.
He's
We
already
don't
in.
need you pulling a Valen.
Valen just like shuffles his feet on the dock.
Valen doesn't actually have knowledge nature, so he's just standing by.
Oh,
He's oh.
Is
Poor
your
baby.
Kind of
friend
still
going to be
staring
okay?
at Ulki's new tentacle.
Is your friend going to be okay?
He does this.
He just does this. More to the point is your coworker all right? No
A bit
poison
shaken
or
up, but
anything?
we'll be okay. Thanks for stepping in like that. I'll see if I can put in a good word with Rickety and see if we can get like a discount on your or reimbursement for what you've done here. Thank you.
Well, that'd be mighty kind of you. Thank you.
In the meantime, the cake is still cool. You want to have the beer? You want a brewski?
Couldn't think of anything better to wash away what just all that nonsense.
Do I find anything inside these things, Belly?
Beer.
I want dinner.
I hope there's no beer in there.
That would
There are ways
explain.
to explaining the aggression, though.
All right.
So I guess while you guys drink, is there any checks that me and or Ulki can make on the beast? Possibly learn
All
if
right.
something something strange could have driven it downriver. Maybe it had
So,
something strange in its belly.
Who wants to take lead on this? It'll either be a knowledge nature or a survival check.
Oh, even I could help.
Yeah,
have-
so can I.
5 survival and 10 nature.
I have 9 nature and 6 survival.
So we
6
have-
nature, 12 survival.
So we will
10 nature,
have
10 survival.
brewskis for these folk. In the
I'm going to
meantime.
guess that what we should do is probably Ryuuko can do survival. Someone can aid her on that, and then I can aid Ulki on his knowledge nature. Yeah.
Okay.
Or we could just
Hana
both make
and
knowledge
nature.
nature checks. Honestly, we could just you're using your survivals to chop it up, and me and Ulki are observing it
And
to see
taking
any
notes.
strange oddities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we also want to make sure if you're going to cook it up, you're not going to cook up something that would actually poison. So,
Mm-hmm.
if you're going to eat it, I assume you're going to eat it. So,
He tried to eat me, so that would be poetic.
Mm-hmm. That is true. All right.
so
Yep.
survival check, then nature checks.
30.
30. and
Damn.
That is.
It
that is
tried to eat me!
Valid. Valid.
So those will be my nature check and Ulki's nature check, and then
All right. So, Hana. Okay.
Ryuuko just pulls off the Naga. Ulki just slides down further inside its stomach.
All
your
right.
nature check was better than Ulki's nature check. So you might know
Mhm.
more.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say whoever rolled the highest there then.
Yeah.
26 total then.
We'd knock our noggins together.
Mm-hmm.
It tried to
Whacking
eat
your heads.
What are y'all
Found the
doing
lever.
back there?
Yeah, we'll move Ryuuko back to a normal size there.
Yeah.
And get you all going there. We will say, let's see here. Yes. So from slicing this thing up and investigating,
Slice
It
open
does-
its belly, finds Ulki inside.
Oh, hey guys.
anyway, so
You never
in-
have seen.
Ulki's just like, Papa?
You're not sure how a mask can do it, but even my mask is deadpan. Even more deadpan than normal. Just get out of there.
All right. So, definitely after investigating, this is definitely an immature water naga. It looks as though, waters. Yeah,
For fluff
so-
purposes, I may take some fins and stuff for future touch of the sea extracts. So.
Definitely, something like this definitely was somewhere upstream, and for whatever reason, because of like the so this river in particular is a lot warmer than what you would find upstream, and so like a combination of drought, heat, this river containing more river mud than fresh water, just seems to have broken her psyche and caused her to snap. And so she was lashing out at pretty much anything she could spot. Is there anything in particular you were wanting to find here with those checks?
I'll make a heal check to see if she is diseased, poisoned, or anything otherwise. Bladder or gills or something. I don't know. Something that would point out that maybe there was a disease or poison going on as well. Lack of air.
It looks like exposure probably caused this, based on your findings.
So like sun exposure, like too much, like sunburn almost?
Yeah, so like too much sun, heat.
Out.
She really could have used one of those Endure Element spells from that druid earlier. Anyways.
So it almost sounds like the water level further upstream has been reduced somehow.
Well, just more and more evidence that indeed there is absolutely something bad happening. Maybe if we want to check it out for the people here. I'm sure that more favors owed is always a good thing to have.
Agreed. Besides, and she looks over her shoulder at Saphyrus somewhere in the back. Always worth growing our legend, no?
I suppose so. Well, I am more than happy to offer my services.
He is toasting his workers and then lifts a mug your way when he sees you looking in his direction.
Fair enough.
All right.
Well, yes. Of the people here, I suppose I was planning to ask all of you to accompany me on the expedition north. Ryuuko, you think you're going to be up to that?
Yeah.
All right. You can sit this one out if you're hurting.
Nah, I'm good. It's just a bite.
I can keep an eye on that.
What kind of expedition?
Well, I believe this had been explained when we all reconvened last night, but we'd be going upriver to investigate what might be causing this drought that we've been told about by the locals.
I'll be fine.
I'm happy to
we
go,
should be
but
good.
if you need someone to stay here and, well, keep an eye on things over here, I'm happy to do that as well.
I don't know. I'd
better at
rather
it?
keep an eye on you.
Well, it's more about staying out of danger.
You are very good at getting into that.
Yes, I know.
Which is why.
Again, it is eyes, Valen.
Yeah. He meets Nagaina's eyes and he's like, yes, yes, I know.
Tentacle wraps around his shoulder.
If you are prone to getting into danger, would it not be better to be closer to those who can take you out of danger?
Well, yes, but I was just considering keeping me out of danger in the first place. It sounds like whatever this is, well, if it's causing monsters like this to go mad, well, better stay out of danger in the first place.
Better that we sit there and solve the problem so that the monsters do not come down this way.
Do you think you'll need me to do that?
I think, Valen, it's ultimately up to you. I think between the rest of us, we'll be able to make whatever multi-day hike this is going to require, and to be perfectly honest, we do need someone here to keep an eye on Shavika. So...
I'm still very willing to do that, by the way.
It could be the two of you.
Yeah.
All right.
So, speaking of him, are we just going to leave him here, or do we plan to take him to the mountains to die alone, or...
What?
Hold on.
Oh, Shavika. Oh.
I
Yes.
love how we all have our own individual plans of how we're going to kill Shavika.
Jesus.
Glad
So,
you guys do. I'm a doctor, excuse you.
Wooten,
See.
inform my command decision here. What is the terrain like? How many people do you think would be required to make this trip successfully?
So, the area is pretty swampy. Very high heats. I will say, from outside looking in, I do have some things planned for it.
Basically, this is an adventure, guys. We should all go.
I'm gonna be, and if I can be perfectly honest with a lot of you guys, I don't think the dude's going anywhere. Plus, if he were up to anything malicious, literally the rest of the crew is on our side and would tell us about that shit.
They'd tell us if he disappeared. And here's another thing to think too, because you guys are almost like, oh, he's just going to try and... He's absolutely out for himself, and he will not just hand things over without always benefiting from it. So...
Yeah, exactly. So
Just think about all the little ship pieces, right? He hasn't handed those to us yet, right? Even if he has a piece of our ship, number one, he has a piece of the old ship. He hasn't been on the new...
Well,
yeah,
we took the piece of the old
he would
from
just as soon double cross us as he would Harrigan, and literally anybody the fuck else he would have boarded with.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to get at here is, I don't think we should overthink Shavika too much. No, he's not the best of people, but at the same time, there
He's
are
not the most
many
pressing.
other. There's he doesn't need to be a stressor for the main leaders of this group, because we have other eyes and ears all over the place that will not hesitate to approach us because we're friendly with all of them.
We have to remember, we have a crew, so...
Yeah, and
we
we
do
lead
have
this
an
crew
entire
now. We're
pirate
not,
crew.
we
I
lead this
agree
crew
with...
now. We're not suffering under any kind of corrupt leadership enslavement. We are the corruption.
Okay, I agree
You
with,
are the corrupt leadership.
I agree with what you're saying there, Goody. I do think he's probably not as big a problem as in the way that we need to watch him 24/7. My only real thought is, why are we tolerating him? That's my simplest question. I'm sorry.
No, which is a good point.
Yeah,
And I think he
more
knows that, and that's
dangerous
the
away.
source of my concern.
I would say
Is
he's
we
more
need
dangerous
to
away from us than he
prepare.
is with us.
That's because if he can just he's because he looks out for himself, who's to say that he can't reach out to old contacts and just fucking come for us again, or have with the resources that he has with all those other ships that he's gone on about.
Why don't we just take an evening to prepare for the journey, and during that evening, at some point, he will disappear.
I will say, as your ship has a minimum required crew of 20, and you currently have 24, chill.
The numbers are still nice to have. That's the minimum amount.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can replenish our crew.
And to be fair, that was something I was planning to do while we were here. I was going to save that for right before we boarded the ship again, but I know that's a specific check.
I would be more than happy to aid you with that.
Okay.
I
We've
think
spread
being-
our story of no-eared Ulki.
I think the best thing is the party goes on this awesome adventure to handle crew needs. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, if Wooten, if you want us to go on the adventure because that's what you've got planned, then let's definitely do that. I'm just more viewing it from a pragmatic point of view.
Oh yeah, I'm.
But if you want to,
I'm
if
fine
that's what
with
you want to
either
see
one.
rest,
I have contingencies upon contingencies depending on what you guys want. It's just a thing that is happening. There is a drought. There are high temperatures that they are dealing with. You can investigate if you like, but you don't have to. Things will continue proceeding for the 6 days, and then you can fly upon the high seas.
I'm just metagaming and saying this is the obvious adventure. That's it.
yeah, no, it's honestly a very good point because you do want to eventually where the GM is pointing you. I'm just more asking. I'm just kind of saying.
I know.
I'm
It
just
would
saying-
probably,
As a
from
pragmatic
point of view,
thing, it is an option available to you. The main
Having
quest.
favors from the people here is always a plus.
Which
Yes.
could get us
Main-
more interested crewmates, which means we could afford at some point down the line to drop someone off in the middle of a gulch and just.
I
Well,
will,
we
I will
also
put
know
in,
of a really nice.
But
We know
why
a
think
really
about
nice
it in the long
private
term
island.
if we have the minimum crew that we need?
I will say,
If you want to go assassinate him, by all means, that's your choice.
if you would like me to put it in terms almost everyone here can understand, the main story quest is wait 6 days.
Yes.
Yes. The main story quest is wait 6 days. Anything else, you are free to do as you please. But you are free to take on other things. I'm just presenting things as they are here.
All I'm
Well,
saying is
in
if
that
you don't
case-
come, you don't get a cut of the treasure. Just saying.
That's
we
true.
could disappear Shavika here, or we could disappear him in the mountains. It's
Or he
our
might
choice.
just disappear himself. Who knows?
Speaking on Ulki's perspective, I don't care if we kill him or not. I just don't want him with us because slaver.
Very true.
Very
Well,
valid.
that sounds reasonably unanimous then.
We just
So-
don't. We need to have that
Uh,
bag of splinters though, because
But I'm
we don't
also in
want
the
him.
mind,
We don't want him or any of his contacts on our tail.
which is fair. But I am also of the mind of I don't want to be as I don't want to stoop to the level of the person I'm punishing.
That's exactly the kind of thing that
Yeah.
Spears was declaring when he took this position.
I don't want to stoop to his evil to
We may not
deal
be
with
bad.
his evil.
May not be good people, but we're not bad people
Mhm.
necessarily.
Which is why
So,
I'd like to try to
gonna
see if
sweat
we
for
can help them in a way.
Sweats.
I'm
But...
not
Okay,
gonna speak for everyone.
Nagaina not.
Okay.
If Nagaina
So-
wants to go
okay.
and kill him, then by all means, she can just go do that on her own. You don't have to
Yeah.
have our approval to do it.
No, you can do that all on your own. I
So-
might judge you if I find out.
Nobody needs to know what happened to him.
Exactly.
So, also a thing we could do.
And you better pray to fuck that I don't find out.
That could be more humane.
The most humane option is just to tell him you're off the ship. Good luck.
Well, I was thinking on
Hmm.
one that was more still imposing but less assholey. We just take the splinters, drop him off at the ship in an island with water and food for a week, and goodbye.
We could also just leave him here at Rickety's.
I don't know
mean-
which one is actually more humane because you're still technically marooning him.
I mean,
Well, it's not
I'm,
like we're.
if we leave him here.
I will say,
why we're having
I
a
will
discussion
say
right now.
that Rickety did mention that if you had people willing to ransom, you could sell crewmates that you are not fond of to Rickety for 50 GP a head. Or you could always just sail over to Blood Cove and sell them.
Oh, are we slavers
Would you
now?
like to
Cool.
sell?
I
Would
like
you
it.
like to sell Shavika into slavery?
That's a great idea. Let's do
I
the
mean, that's
exact thing
actually
that we're
kind of
opposed
great.
towards
Like,
him.
I
taste
think
of
that would be a good
medicine, man.
idea.
I mean, it'd be very
Poetic.
Poetic.
Poetic and ironic, yeah.
And ironic,
but
but no.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
if we want to do it in a humane
all
way,
right,
I say
all right,
we
all
take
right.
the splinters,
thing.
throw them off the ship.
quick thing. I say we put a pin in this and we go on our adventure.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what I've been trying to say. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Overthinking
Okay.
this way too much.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, with that, then.
And any worries about him, it's fine. We have crew. They'll
Yeah.
keep an eye on him because I'm sure they don't like him either. We're good. To adventure.
To adventure. So,
Excelsior!
Excelsior.
Excelsior!
All right. Let me just get y'all copied over here.
Are we leaving today or are we going to spend another night?
That is up to
I
you.
mean,
I
I
think
have-
let's not waste any extra time.
Okay, because I was going to say, I'm still almost entirely full. I've only done an endure extract. I still have all the rest of mine for...
Burn a couple of spells, but I think I guess I'd live.
You'll be fine. You have Cubados.
Yeah.
And you can stab people too. Don't forget, you can also stab people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
We're
I will-
falling into that trap of like parties that love to be like, oh my god, we had one and we have to rest and get everything back before the next one.
I'm
Like-
not being that bad. I'm just a couple of spells. But, you know.
I would like to maybe wait for tomorrow because my main thing is already wasted. So
You can
And
brew
that's
another
like-
mutagen.
uh,
can brew-
doesn't
it
doesn't
takes
that, doesn't that take 24? Doesn't is one per day?
No, it's just you can brew them up and it takes an hour to brew. That's it.
Oh,
I have made sure to look it up. It just takes an hour to brew it. There's no limit to the number of them. You just can only have one active at a time.
Oh,
So while you're walking, you can brew the second one and you're ready to go. Every fight I've been in, I've had the... So,
okay. So yeah, Ulki's just gonna hold the alchemy kit with his hands and brew it with his tentacles.
there you
I
go.
can do it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
leader of the expedition is Hana then. And
Yes.
it's the party going on it. The crew is here, doing what they want to do here at the shore.
I think so.
With the exception that I'm going to sign someone from among the officers, probably Giffer, because she seems the type, to keep an eye on our man, just that we allay any concerns among the remainder of the upper officers as to what he might be doing while we are away.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of, I will go to Owlbur and give him 10 gold pieces so he can buy something cool to wear and some good food. Just have a good
Aw.
day.
Nice. Nice.
Cute.
All right. Do that.
He needs to wear something more than a loincloth.
Please wear
Get him a-
something more than a long
Please
cloth.
do.
I thought they like looking at my rippling manly form.
Who taught you those words?
Owlbear overheard it.
We do. It is very masculine, but you need protection from cold.
Heat. Because it's cold. Because it's hot.
Or heat. Or something comfy.
He's fine.
Adventure. Let's go.
Adventure. All right.
Begin.
So, with that, we will have our group trundle off. We have, real quick, let's say, 1 second. I'm just getting this last few things here.
Just before we leave, I'm going to be buying some trail.
All right.
Let's see how much they cost. Trail rations are 5 silver pieces a pop, and I still have 9 left, so
Okay.
I'm going to spend 5 gold for 10 ration packs.
Why can't we just? Couldn't we just turn the naga into trail rations?
Sushi.
Preserve the seafood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I started as a sushi chef, so I
Yeah.
could find ways to
Here is
preserve
why I'm
that.
going to recommend not doing that, because we don't know how many more of them are upstream, and they are intelligent.
Nagashi.
I don't have to know. Like, we could just be eating any kind of fish. I can disguise it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As a fish myself.
They might have a good sense of smell.
They no longer will be able to see the scales or the face.
They could probably still smell it.
We need to cover Ryuuko and
Do you know what?
Vaseline so we
Do
can
you know
dry
what your
her.
insides smell like? I would
know
hope
what I
not.
smell like.
Well,
Let's
this one
not.
time I got a really bad infection. You know what? I'm not going to tell this story. Anyway.
I don't.
My
wanna-
answer is
Huh?
I'm buying trail rations to adventure. There we go.
Mhm.
That's it.
I will eat Ryuko's sushi.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes,
I only have 2 trail rushes.
That's some sushi.
Can I have some
onward,
sushi?
onward to traveling of the adventure kind. Let's real quick just pee break here, just so people can be ready for that, and we will transition shortly here after.
I love how extreme is Nagaina.
What about Nagaina?
I love how extreme is her thought process.
How extreme her thought process is?
Yeah. It's just that gif. Small angry gremlin.
Walking space.
Yeah.
We will have
yeah,
to
the-
set up a role play here soon, Ebony, of ask about his extra his extra limb at some point,
Yeah.
because he's gonna want to know what the fuck, bro.
I think all of us are still like, what the fuck, bro? No BM, just what the fuck.
He's getting ready. Just look at you.
He's getting ready to have another person pop out his back at this rate. Damn.
Hi, Peter.
Concern.
No.
Peter, remember the time?
God damn it.
Also, could we put new clothes here, or they don't have any? Even
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah. You can buy new clothes just fine.
Jeez. I want a coat, but I probably need to poke some holes in the back. Question for those who have a Switch: is anyone thinking on buying Arceus?
Even if I'm not, my friend's gonna buy it for me because he's gonna be like, I find things for me, and I'll be like, oh. So. The next Switch game I'm looking at is Advance Wars myself. So.
Oh, nice.
Yep. I'm only playing Pokemon at this point because my friend wants version exclusives, so I'm like, alright, cool. I don't hate Pokemon, I just don't play it, so.
I don't know. My enthusiasm for Pokemon has dried up a little bit since Sword and Shield.
I get you.
I still love playing Showdown though.
Well, because Showdown's like really different, like it's a fighting game, so.
Well, yeah, but it's playing Pokemon with other people basically.
Well, I mean, yeah, that too.
I mean, like the AI is fun and everything, but you know, eventually you just get good enough to not care about fighting against the AI.
Well, eventually, I mean, anything I've always noticed in Let's just put it like this: like if you play Smash Brothers, it's like okay, you get pretty good. The moment you go online, you just get absolutely handed.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you just get ass blasted.
basically.
Yeah. By a fucking Isabel.
Yeah, basically. I just wanted to play Sora, but of course you had to play fucking Samus and her jumpy ass. Like, Jesus, fucking try hard. Like, you're over here doing, like, these super combos, and I'm like, I'm still just trying to press the A button. Please.
Fair and valid, I get that.
But I am excited for Elden Ring.
Ooh, yeah. That's looking good.
Are you getting it?
I will be watching other people play it, because it is like Dark Souls.
Oh,
And if
So you're
anyone
saying you-
remembers my old Dark Souls playthroughs where I was playing on the Games for Windows Live version with a mouse and keyboard, that was a fucking journey.
An experience.
Yeah.
I only have something to tell you, Wuten.
See.
Get good.
Get good.
Hmm. I was actually fairly decent. It was just the keyboard and mouse combo was a fucking nightmare.
Oh yeah, it's to me it's awful thinking I'm playing a game like Dark Souls in mouse and keyboard. I just prefer just controllers overall.
I mean, I'm one of those people who still prefers keyboard, even if it's something controller.
I mean, if you can do it, you have I have a lot of respect to you.
For what kind of game?
Playing
Souls.
something like Dark Souls with mouse and keyboard.
Oh no, those would be controller.
Yeah.
I'm that weirdo who plays everything on mouse and keyboard.
Same.
Hmm.
Oh, you sit there, you have a Switch? Okay, mouse
I
and
love
keyboard.
that Ebony just made this gift. It's like square up thought.
Square up. And Geeko
Brilliant.
Burr.
Yeah, it's just Nagaina is the little gremlin of her party, and I love her so much.
Aww.
She really is. Like, I can see us all sitting there, like, having a conversation. She's like, I say we kill him!
She's
Punch him in the face.
she's 4 foot of bastard.
She's 4 what?
She's 4 feet of bastard.
Actually, she's 5'2". She's taller than Hana.
5 feet of bastard.
Taller than me IRL.
Hmm. Are we talking
I mean,
heights?
in this particular case, she just has a very strong grudge against slavers.
If I remember correctly, I'm
I
the
saw your
tallest
picture, and I couldn't help but think of, like,
in game.
fucking this character.
Yeah.
Oh, good god.
Oh my god.
It's just your
Yeah.
drawing. I was like, it just made me think of it.
Barbarian. Barbarian.
Yo,
God.
I hate it. It actually does look like.
I tried making Nagaina in Final Fantasy XIV once as an Aura, and it didn't work because all the Aura faces are too cute.
They are entirely the most adorable. Entirely.
And it doesn't work for her at all.
Yay.
No.
I
Not yet.
realized that
Yay for me.
part of the reason why we're taking this pee break is I had this map ready for this adventure, but I forgot to dynamic lighting it.
Oh.
Oh,
Give me
I see.
just a quick second. I'm just going through and hitting all the big stuff.
It just
But,
continue
I
to
really
talk.
tried to make Nagaina into an Aura, and it didn't work.
Yeah. I mean, I can see why. Again, they're like tiny, cute anime girls. That's not what.
She
Yeah.
doesn't have a
Yeah,
cute
girl.
face.
Is it? Well, I mean,
The Aura
He
either
has a
have
face
tiny
only
that's a
anime
better
girls
opinion,
or-
actually.
snake mom could love.
What's that, Wooten?
A face only a snake mom could love.
I don't know about that. It's not. It's more than just like her facial aesthetic is not a cute aesthetic.
Yeah, it's not a cutesy aesthetic. Yeah,
She's cool. She's edgy and tough.
yeah.
But look at the gremlin.
She's a fucking gremlin.
She is. She really is.
Look at this fucking gremlin, guys. That's a gremlin face.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
win a year supply of condoms, which for you is 4.
She would say that.
Damn! She fucking hitting low.
She would probably say that to Saphyrus, honestly.
Yeah. She looks like the kind of person that hits low.
She does.
Below the belt. Yeah.
She will search up your personal emotional trauma and use it against you.
I'll dox her on Twitter.
No, she would literally hit low. Like, if Ryuuko hadn't pasted Scourge, she probably would have gone for his balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair and valid.
Happy note. I'm back.
There's no such thing as a fair fight.
She would aim to hit somebody's balls, then if she missed, she would yell in their face that she didn't hit them because they're so small they have such a high bonus to AC.
Oh my god.
I just like to picture the little chibi saying that. You win a year's supply of condoms, which for you is 4. It's like this tiny little motherfucker just shitting insults.
Just like, at one point, if Saphyrus
high-pitched
says something
voice.
that's obnoxiously correct, she'd be like, "Congratulations, you win a year's supply of condoms, which for you is 4."
Beautiful.
Ryuuko in the background. Wow, that's kind of optimistic.
Got him.
God, you people. Jesus.
What do you mean, you people?
You know what I mean.
This party is full of degenerates.
Mm-hmm.
Now
And
I'm just
Saphyrus.
finding Dave the Barbarian. art.
Degenerates.
If Nagaina ever were introduced to video games, she would be the first person to make herself like a gigantic hulking Rogadin male.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Or something of that nature. She'd be the
Poisonous.
person in Dark Souls who goes for like a poise build.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
Poisonous neck 6969.
No, poisonous snake 6969.
Why?
Hey.
I hate it here.
She's the level 58 Death Knight of this party.
Oh my god, yes. I know exactly the aesthetic for that. I love it. Jesus.
God.
Fuck.
Mm.
Speaking of fuck,
Just
I'm ready
about
to get
done
back.
here. I got a couple more.
He's just trying to get the
Here.
rest of that dynamic lighting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing
Yeah.
dynamic lighting stuff. It's
I need to
fucking
watch
bullshit.
more of the thick of it because I need to get back into the groove.
Yeah, we
Watch,
got stopped after
um,
you stop third shift.
Just watch Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. That's pretty accurate. Or Snatch. That's a
I
pretty good
love
one.
Snatch. I will
Snatch
always
is
watch
such a
Snatch.
fucking good movie. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I've heard that movie name a lot. What is it about?
It's about a
Okay.
heist, but there are so many different stories around it.
Have you ever seen Pulp Fiction?
Would you hate me if I say I haven't?
Yes.
No, honestly.
How dare you?
So
Kidding.
okay.
I'm kidding. I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
Okay.
Think of Pulp Fiction, but British.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the memes of Pulp Fiction. I have not watched the movie.
It's a really good movie. I highly recommend it.
Brad Pitt, but you can't understand a fucking word he says, but he still kicks your ass all the time.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'm good.
motherfucker.
I wish more Irish people would beat up Britain.
Me
Now.
too.
Solar.
Me too. God, I need another blitz.
We can go find several songs of them.
So
ready
what
to
was
do
it you
that.
said earlier this week? Or just like, yeah, that's what happened. Yeah, makes me want to ask what happened to the fucking famine, the Irish famine or whatever. I'm like, I don't know, sir. What did happen to the Irish potato famine?
Jesus.
You people are so mean.
I just like.
Shut up.
It's okay. I'm British. I'm allowed to insult myself.
I just
Correct.
insult myself because I can.
That doesn't mean you're still not mean to yourself.
Perhaps.
What I need to
Maybe-
do is memorize that immortal, God, Malcolm Tucker speech about taking somebody's, like ripping off somebody's balls, drawing eyes on them, and putting it onto a sock to use the sock as a mouthpiece.
I'm sorry. Where did we get to this? Wait, what? I
Because
just
you're
wanted
You're
definition of
doing
Scotland
dynamic
is Peter
Latin. What the
Capaldi.
fuck?
What's
Just-
that, Cygnus?
He said your definition of Scotland is Peter Capaldi.
No. No.
No.
Take great
Maybe.
advice from Malcolm Tucker for this particular character, okay?
Cygnus, you're actually correct in
Not
this.
quite.
I've seen
In
it.
fairness, my
You
main.
think I don't know this?
In fairness, my main exposure to Scotland is Count Dankula. So
Valid.
In fairness, my main exposition to Scotland is I don't have any really.
My main exposure to Scotland is The Wicker Man.
No, yeah, true. The Wicker Man. Yeah.
God, your version of that was so hard to understand.
God, it is the. I love that comedy movie.
Like there was like they made sarcophagus bread. They made bread in a sarcophagus,
well,
and
It's
that's
just-
where it lost me.
Yes, which of the servers are you still called coffin bread in, Luna?
Actually, I'm not called Coffin Bread in any of them anymore.
Oh dear.
Unless Wit would like to rename me in this one.
Although, even as much as I appreciate the original Wicker Man, nothing is gonna beat Nicolas Cage running to punch a guy in a bear suit.
And stealing his bicycle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, there were some
Deleted-
things in the Nicolas Cage film that were very
Oh
clearly
my
taken
fucking-
exactly from the original film. But Nicolas Cage managed to make it more of a comedy.
I don't think that's possible. It was already like 100% a comedy. I don't understand. Is that there's not any deeper meaning behind this? It's just
Especially when
so
he
funny.
dresses up like a bear and punches Sister Bitch or whatever her name was.
Mr. Christian.
I'm so sorry, Luna. I probably like bastardized your favorite film, but it's so funny.
I mean, it's up there with Withnail and I, which I have yet to show you.
Oh, please do.
It's equally as baffling, according to me.
Yeah, please do. Because it sounds
I
like
remember that dream sequence was interesting.
Dream sequence.
okay, almost
The
done,
dream that-
guys. Sorry about this. Just,
You're good.
You get
literally deleted the entire dynamic lighting layer. So
Ooh.
Oh,
Ebony,
no.
what dream sequence?
fucking,
was it a dream
I am
or was it
legitimately this close to just moving everything over to like a different virtual tabletop at this point. It's fucking ridiculous.
Like I've was really looking forward to putting dynamic lighting to use for next Keonan dungeon, but it just feels like they just fucked it up so much that I don't even know how to operate it.
Why do you
Yeah,
guys think I
especially
was
with
using
the
Astral?
with the new update where they're basically going all in on 5e dynamic lighting rules.
Really kind of messes it up for everyone who's not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anyone who's on like a 3.x based rule set is just fucked over. Okay.
I feel kind of bad for the guys that don't prefer 5e.
Yeah.
They're going mainstream, trying to
Mhm.
appeal to a wide audience of people,
Mm-hmm.
aka whoever gives them the most money.
Mm-hmm. And right now, Wizards of the Coast has a fuck ton of money.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I always do.
They got Beanie Bear Cabbage Patch to narrate one of their announcements for Dritz. Benedict
Almost
Cumberbatch,
done here,
that is
guys.
his name.
Last little bit. And...
Why am I coloring this thing?
Why not?
That is... I think I've got it. Okay. Last little bit here. I'm just gonna put in lines for the doors and should be all set. That. There we go.
There we go.
One last look through, make sure I got everything. I think I have. Okay. Okay. I think that is everything. Should be good to go from here. Let me just copy y'all's tokens over. So we'll say that over the course of travel, it takes about 2 days to get to this location. Ryuuko, go ahead and roll me 2 fortitude saves.
Okay. Do I, let Aesop know?
And yes.
Okay.
Go ahead, let Aesop know.
So Aesop, feeling a check coming on.
All right. Well, let me give you a heal check to help with that. Then let me see.
He says in perfect English.
Just this one time, and it never happens again.
Everybody gets fun.
I'll keep
We'll
it
move over to...
close to my heart.
So the DC was 17, so you won't get a bonus on.
All right, no bonus. Okay.
Yep, I remember the DC was 17, so I have to hit at least 17. God damn! Don't roll the same as me.
No.
Oof.
No
Wait,
problem.
fuck, I'm so sorry. What did we roll?
Oh, this is for me.
this
You're
is for-
fine, it's for the poison.
Yeah, it's for the poison. Okay.
Oof.
That...
Okay, here's your second one then.
Is this? Are you gonna poison until
I
you
swear to
die?
fucking God! I swear to God! Do not roll a 7.
Don't roll a fucking 7.
It's okay. I'll roll lower.
Okay.
I would have preferred higher, but you know. Okay.
All right.
Oh my
So,
God.
Oh,
ugh.
Jesus.
I've never been good at these kind of checks.
Sorry, Ryuuko, you're taking 4 points of constitution damage.
Added or
Added on top of what you've
okay.
taken already. Because
are we
unfortunately
right?
with traveling, you cannot do long-term care stuff.
Nice, I hope you're all happy with my new icon.
If we
Does
are
that-
resting at night, though, for 8 hours, you can heal a point.
Okay. So have we been?
So over the
Uh,
course of those 2 days, if we took at least 8 hours of...
Yes. So you would recover 2. So altogether, you would have taken 3 points of constitution damage as we transition.
It's
over.
okay, guys. I'm still at 17.
Yeah, you good.
Does
I-
that
Right.
increases your HP as well?
It will decrease her HP, yeah.
Mhm.
It
Yeah.
will decrease Ryuko's HP.
For every con point that I lower down, yeah. So that would be 1 that I lowered.
So, since you're level 4, you'll lose 8 hit points maximum.
Yeah.
I think.
Alright.
No. It's not double.
Yeah,
You would only
it's just
lose 1,
your
so you'd lose
level
4.
worth of hit points.
Yeah. So just 4.
Yes.
That's no big deal.
So real quick, brief descriptor on this here as we get things going. As you're traveling down the river, you do actually spot on one side of the river where there has been like a what looks to be like a previous further inland settlement, but it looks to be both flooded and long since abandoned. But y'all go ahead, make me a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
19, 20.
When it's not
Okay.
a check, I can... Okay.
Ulki, Ryuuko. Which one was that? 28, Goody?
Probably Cubados. Cubados is always going to have the bigger one.
Okay. Cubados and Nagaina. The four of you will realize that since it does seem to be flooded, that could be a possible location for water nagas to try and make their home. So, with that in mind, are you guys interested in making a quick stop here to investigate further?
I might be interested.
Up to everyone.
Probably couldn't hurt, honestly.
And also, as we were like making our way, I want to approach Valen. Like while we're making our way to that point.
Okay.
I have a question about something. You mentioned that Neela is the name of your snake, right? Neela?
Naira, yeah.
Naira. Naira is a familiar of yours, right?
Yes. Familiar, Viper.
But you found her.
Well, yes, more or less. You know, common practice first-time wizard stuff. Looking for a creature that has magical anomalies in its, arcane potential, and, hopefully developing some form of relationship with it. Like me and Naira here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was trying to study that a little bit on the ship, and just heard these rumors about, familiars being sometimes like something inside like the personality of the caster, and tried to develop one with some research.
You tried to develop one?
And he's going to lift up the back of his hair, and you see almost kind of like tearing apart a little bit, coming out this little yellow cute bunny.
Oh my god!
Oh, good God!
Okay, so you're going to see him, like, just take a step back and jump a bit. And then just get really, really interested. Could I roll something to try and see if I could learn anything about that? Would a knowledge arcana do?
I personally might say knowledge arc.
Yeah, that would be knowledge arcana. Go ahead.
Okay.
It pretty much looks like this. It's the same color I think here.
Wait, let's see.
Except it's a tumor.
Boomer.
Buddy tumor. A
It's a
boomer.
tumor.
A boomer.
A boomer.
A boomer.
A 25.
More of a bummer if you think about it.
Bit of a bummer.
It's a lot of things.
What do I
do you
know
think?
about this?
You've heard tell of spellcasters that spellcasters can have familiars typically, but this is definitely out there. This is, of all the familiar types that you've heard of over the years, never thought of one being like a like a tumor.
I am very impressed, Ulki. This is in a grim fascination sort of way. That's, well, I don't suppose the arcane considerations of it doesn't really suggest that you can't have a tumor be a familiar, but it's, well, yes, never really heard of that before, but you seem to have done it. He kind of like just touches the bunny's ears and sees if it like reacts to it.
It's actually a little bit shy.
So okay, so he kind of just takes his hand back. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never really heard of an alchemist having a familiar before, but it's certainly not impossible, and, well, you seem to have achieved it, so well done.
He's a bit skittish, but we like them.
Oh. We? Sorry?
What?
You said we.
Who said we?
You did.
I said we.
We.
You know what, Ulki?
Aesop, we're not listening.
Find a tree first.
You know what, Ulki? Never mind. He just gives you a pat on the shoulder and smiles at you, and I'm gonna make a note of that to do some more research into whatever the fuck Ulki is.
What the fuck?
And just gonna place the bunny again inside me. Just.
Oh,
Oh!
the noise, the choice of words. There are many things wrong with this picture.
Welching rabbits.
All right. On that note, are we ready for
On that
a little bit of dungeon delving? Yes.
Dungeon delving, yay!
Yay! So, coming along the coastline, you spot a little area where,
Let's get mutant tumor bunnies out of our heads.
yeah, let's get the mutant tumor
Please.
bunnies out and
No, I think they stay.
water in. So, going along the coastline, you spot a little area where if, let me move Cubados over that way. Here, 1 second. Let me.
Who knows? Maybe we'll find something inside that will
get a
tell us
light
more
source
about
here.
what's going on with Sidrot.
Well, my thoughts are, these things are spellcasters, right? That means they can communicate. Maybe there's some negotiation that can be done.
Well, you never know. It's always possible. More often than not, monstrous types tend not to be open to the word of... I've never heard it being impossible. Improbable,
Okay.
perhaps.
Well, I only suggest it because, based on your lot's observations, they sound like more victims of circumstance, which
Just a second here.
rather unfortunate.
Well, we'll have to see whether they're contributing to the problem or indeed just victims of it, but we'll keep an open mind. But if they attack first, don't be afraid to respond in kind.
Right.
Especially considering as we don't know what happened to the dock workers that were sent out to investigate this in the first place.
Second.
Okay, so I'm gonna shift up my prepared spells here. Quick, let me see what I want. We want a copy of Touch of the Sea. I don't know.
So,
I have more spells now, so I
Look
shouldn't have a
over.
problem with that. So
moving Cubados over here, you see that it looks like there could be some streams flowing in. So, this is the land area that you could see here. Ignore this white light here. This is only for emitting light into the area.
Gotcha.
But, yeah. carry on as you would.
My
Yours?
spells are prepared. What is our marching order, friends?
Yes, get your marching order.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and put Mage Armor on Cubados.
4 hours of mage armor.
Pew.
Great timing for that.
I'm going to be between Valen and whatever might be a threat to him. So.
We don't even know where it is yet.
How big?
So I guess probably Cubados.
Yeah, how are we?
He's got I'd probably say him and Ryuuko at front, but with Ryuuko
Yeah.
in her condition, probably hang
I'm
back.
fine. I literally only have 3 negative con, and I'm pretty sure even with that, I have higher con than over half of you.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Fair. I mean, I won't stop you if you still want to be in front. I'm just saying.
It's
I don't
better for
mind.
me to be.
Well, it looks like we have a marching order, so we're good.
Well, if you want to
I'd
move up,
rather
that's
be
fine too.
further up.
Yeah, and that if you're fine with that, yeah, move on up. I was just
Well, I can't. There's people.
Move
up
me and
there.
Nagaina back. Go ahead and move back,
here.
Nagaina.
I'll just do that.
That could work too.
Yeah, because Cubados is probably some of the better perception here too. So
And I guess I'll ask Ulki, do you have disable device?
I do.
So do I. So we have 3 different people who can also disable traps. So I'm assuming Hana can also disable traps.
I can, yes.
Okay, so we've got plenty of people at every point in the party that can do that.
yeah, Nagaina swap with me actually.
Okay.
More muscle in the front.
Yeah. Muscle in the front, Valen in the back. Gotcha.
So, Wuten, can you describe for me what this wall next to us is? Is that climbable?
So it looks as though, so for this, it looks as though it's pretty much, what's the word? It's worked wall basically. So it's smooth wall surface.
Okay.
It doesn't look as though it would be ideal for climbing.
Okay.
Difficult, but
Yeah, it'd be difficult to climb.
water probably doesn't help.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Okay. I'll just stay back here for now and assess.
When the party's ready to move up, and we shall go.
All right.
The
Well,
floor is
proceed.
yours, my friends.
I'm just going to start off by having him perception around this corner then.
Okay.
29.
29. You don't see anything around the corner, but you hear the sound of flowing water.
Okay,
Okay.
moving on up.
And
I
Cubados,
see
as you round
darkness.
the corner there, you can, in fact, spot...
Nagaina,
Yes.
we're waiting on
can
you.
spot a stream of water that seems... It seems, not naturally flowing.
Artificial.
It looks,
Am I
yeah, it looks as though something...
Oh, it's dark up there. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, am I supposed to not be able to see the path ahead of me?
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was
One
confused.
second. Let me
Is
see if I can modify the...
Is this irrigation? Aaron,
Irrigation?
that one.
I do not think that this is how irrigation works. Normally, you do not flood the whole village.
I don't
Excuse me
know.
what you're making.
Excuse me for not going to school.
Wait, you guys went to school?
I mean,
So
I
it
did.
does Just for those of you who can see it, it looks as though the water is flowing this direction. And then flows up and splits off into 2 different waterways.
So, damming would be to the west.
I bet it'd be pretty damning.
He's muffling laughter.
Also, quick thing.
Jacked.
I know it's a little bit confusing, but this is actually flipped 90 degrees. So you guys are actually on the left-hand side of the river while you're going in here. And so up this way would actually be west.
Okay.
And up
And north
that
is
way
to the
would be
right.
north. Yeah.
Noted.
So north, south, east, or north, south, east, west.
He's gonna step back and whisper to everybody.
We go towards where water flows from.
Yeah, that'd be great, but could we use some light here?
Is it dark in there?
I think this is just wall.
Maybe?
This.
I see that.
Yeah, a
there's
lot of it
anything
I think is just wall.
Oh, this ahead of me is the wall?
Probably.
No.
So,
Oh, there's hallway
so
there.
it is. There are no light sources in here. Hana, if you remember making your knowledge check on Nagas, they have dark vision.
Yes.
So they would have no need for light sources.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll handle that then.
Eh,
to-
I got a. Yeah, sure.
Strike
Y'all,
with a
it's all
torch.
dark in here. Me and Cubados, what? What in
I'm
here?
setting up a sun rod.
All right, 20-foot bright light.
So Cubados is asking because he's not smart. We go towards which way water comes from.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea to me. Anyone smarter than me?
Might be the best
Water
place.
flowing from higher to lower, or something is moving it, or something. I have no. I
Water is
Can't see
flowing.
enough to know at this point.
Okay. Well, he's gonna actually, in that case, move in so folks can.
I will just wait for the people in front of me. I believe that the sun rod's also for 8 hours.
All right, perfect. Ulki, Nagaina?
Yes.
Just waiting on you guys to move.
My apologies.
Oh.
And once again, the way ahead of me is black.
Can you see better now with me behind you? Are you? Is it still black to you, or can you see some?
I can see something now.
Okay, then
Yeah.
my light source is working. It's
Yeah, your
also
light source
40
is-
feet. It's 40 feet shadowy as well. Wuten.
Okay, 1 second.
Not just 20 bright, but 40 shadowy.
Which means I should have full vision for that radius.
Yours would be doubled, yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be. Your
Oh,
token probably already has low light vision set to it. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. Wait, oops,
Yeah.
I have low light vision.
Yeah, you've pretty much got, Hana, you've got vision set up
Mm.
properly. It's just the
Okay.
positioning of everything.
Perfect.
All
Water
right.
Just waiting on you guys.
Water coming from this way.
Incidentally, what is this metal thing that Valen is currently stepping on?
That is, ignore that.
Probably a gate.
Okay.
Ooh.
Spy something up ahead here.
Also, my HP is out of date. I need to fix that. Whoopsie.
You're spying something up ahead.
Up yonder.
Oh, my
Right.
HP was out of date this whole time, too. I forgot we leveled.
Hmm.
Before I inspect this, I'm gonna hold up perception to the left
I'm
of
doing
me.
even better than I thought. Ulki, step back.
All right, Saphir, Cubados, if you
Marching order.
slide, I'm going to slide your token right there. The water appears to be flowing in from here and from here, from the river itself.
Ulki, are you going to move? Or
Yeah, I was waiting
You
for.
gotta wait for me.
true.
We have to.
Okay.
It's a bit of a machine.
So, all right. So the water's coming up from this way and this way.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And I do believe I have
And
low light
then-
vision as well.
I'm gonna. Well, I need to roll a second time to check up here. Then, so to the north of me, or west, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah, you should have everything set up properly on your vision, Nagaina. Yeah, you've got low light. You're good. All right.
26 for, I guess, west here.
26 for out this way here.
Yep.
We'll just slide you on down this way. Looks like the water tends to flow further inward. You do actually see that it is slanting downward, which is why these pieces of wood are set across either way for making sure that people don't slip. This looks to be something that was carved out a long time ago, but age and time seem to have given it up to the waves and water.
A village carved out of stones, then.
And this more collected area of water over here, it's flowing towards this area, or
yes,
is it
it's
kind of
flowing. It looks to be like a pool of some sorts that is pooling in right here and then goes off further into the rest of the area here.
Water pooling that way.
It's moving towards the furthest point down. Do we want to follow the pools down?
Well, that does seem like the best place to determine what's going on here.
I suppose so. I'm surprised that the entire thing is not
The entire thing is not.
flooded.
Mm.
So,
Y'all want to move?
as you make your way in, Cubados,
Remember to step back. Okay, you can't be on Cubados.
Sorry.
Luna, can you please move forward?
Sorry, I'm doing multiple things at once.
yeah. Anyone who makes their way over here, does anyone have knowledge engineering?
I do.
Do you have
But we
ranks in
know my knowledge rolls.
it? Do you have ranks in it?
Yes, I do.
Yes! Do it.
But my knowledge rolls are always garbage.
Hey, actually,
14
you
is
know
not
what?
bad.
That actually is just fine. So as you make your way in and you see this piping system, it looks as though this place actually had some sort of rudimentary plumbing based on the like the make and crafting of what you can make out. There, I'll pop you over here just so you can actually like properly look around.
They had
It
plumbing.
does, however, because of the flooding that has come in from the river itself, the plumbing does appear to have gone backwards. So it has flooded itself, and whatever has gone into that plumbing likely has flooded into the rest of the complex.
Why would Naga need plumbing?
Well, it isn't the Naga, it's those who lived here originally.
Ah,
Irrigation.
that's why it's not upkept.
Just, go ahead, sorry.
Irrigation.
Yeah, you're right.
You mean irrigation?
Yeah, that.
Irritation.
Irritation.
Doesn't even look
Irritation?
like- doesn't even look like an ear.
Irradiation? Oh, that's bad.
Don't drink the water. Let's move on.
Don't touch the water. Don't think about the water.
All right,
Pretend it's
keep
not even
leading
there.
Cubitus. Gives him a pat.
Oh, hey, look, Aesop. Depleted uranium.
Oh, you patted Cubados?
Yeah, I was like, lead on, Cubitus. Give him a little pat.
You make noise.
Snick.
Snook.
They're going that way.
So,
Follow in the water.
Ryuuko, you will notice that in these areas with like pooled water, you actually have your swim speed available for those.
Uh-huh.
Waiting on you,
Guys,
Valen.
I can swim.
We moved.
We're waiting on Solar now. He's just sitting there.
Make sure that Valen
Oh,
doesn't get
sorry.
too close.
I was wondering which way we were going. This way.
I was letting y'all know that it's the water can get a little bit deep by the pipes in like a few of the more broader areas.
Are there any
Let
sharks in
Valen. Yeah, I was going to say, have Valen have caution.
Valen.
And the water is flowing this way. Okay.
Yep, it is flowing in that way.
And another perception check.
Okay, Cubatus, you see everything.
I'm gonna be real
All right.
careful.
Cubados, as you're over here, you spot what looks to be a lot of driftwood. Whatever was here seems to have been long since washed away by the flooding over the years of the water coming in. It's very waterlogged.
Oh, debris.
I'm just gonna go ahead and move past.
Yeah, just move past her. She's not gonna.
Let's see. Looking at the piping, looking a little past it. I'm gonna step around the pool this way.
As we're walking, I'm just gonna look back at Saphyrus. Is Cubados a little rat?
Well, he's not really the one who needed to do the studying, Chum.
Oh, fair enough.
So, out of curiosity, does anyone know anything about previous civilizations around here?
Knowledge, history is unfortunately not one of.
You can see Ryuko's gears churning, and then she just steps ahead. Nothing said. But it smells like smoke in the hallway now.
Yeah,
If anyone, Valen would be the one to ask. He's got all knowledge.
Sorry, I was asking if history would work. I didn't realize I was muted. Would it work?
Knowledge history, if you have ranks in that, would be perfect.
Never mind.
Racking your brain for possible answers. You do recall a lot, like very early on in your studies, some sort of ancient civilization that had like grasps of weird technologies, but those thoughts are evading you at the moment.
I'd need to go over my notes, but it's not uncommon for ancient civilizations to have proficiencies with certain technologies we have not yet fully understood ourselves.
Also, it might also be the PTSD from a lot of water pools.
Anyway, does anyone see shadows in the water? Is that just me?
Come on.
It's probably
Just
the
you.
driftwood.
It's not what you think it is.
I think I found a giant mouse over here.
It's not a mouse. Trust me.
I said mouth, but that's okay.
Oh,
Is this a
My
door?
my accent.
Ryuuko, yes, that is in fact a door.
I try to open it.
I see nothing now.
Are you
hello, Hana.
making trying to pick the lock? Are you trying to? What are you doing? You're just trying to open
I'm
the
gonna
door.
try to force it open.
All right.
Unless Hana wants to stop me.
Make me a
I
strength
am way
check.
back here because we have a fucking traffic jam. So
Well,
All right, strength check. Let's see it.
Now I can roll.
The door is basically driftwood at this point. So very easily you are able to burst forth into what seems to be a mostly untouched lounging area of sorts.
ooh.
Guys, I found a place. A room.
Cozy.
Yeah, really cozy actually.
Yeah.
Well, once we can start making our way down that way, I will squeeze past a little bit here.
I mean,
I'm
if you
gonna go
guys
ahead and
want
follow
to, if
this
you guys
guy.
want to move past me, that's fine. I'm just trying to keep both eyes, all
understood.
four of my eyes, rather.
So
I'm just investigating the tabletops, and this looks like a shelf
Alright.
over here.
Wooten, if I can ask real quick, from where Cubados is standing, what's the water flow? at this
the
intersection?
water flow is going this way and this way.
What are you pointing at? You might be on GM layer. Oh, okay. I can't see the
I'm making
drawings. That's why.
arrows.
Okay.
I just can't see the drawings. Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Valen, stop trying to hug me.
I'm letting you go past me.
It is fairly dry in here. That's interesting.
Yeah. Looks like some sort of boudoir as well. Bizarre.
Why am I? What's going? I can't. It's black for me again.
Yeah, because the person with the light is gone.
Yeah.
You needed to
We
move
moved
to
up.
keep up.
This is why we
Hello.
don't dilly-dally.
Valen, where
I'm
the
over
fuck
here.
are you?
He's probably also lost in the dark.
I can actually see because I have dark vision.
Because he's
Because
so
he's a sylph, not an elf.
Sealed.
It's Sylph.
Yeah,
Well,
he blows away in the wind like one.
Shit.
Quick perception check in this room to see if there's anything interesting.
That is also what I'm
Yes.
doing. Hmm. There are walls and chairs.
Oh, finally, I rolled above 12.
I don't know
great
that
feeling.
feeling right there.
Um,
Maybe one day I'll roll higher than a 10 on an intelligence check
let me just get
or
that
a
quick. Boom.
knowledge check.
Okay.
You rolled
one
14
day.
earlier.
So, in here you actually find
Without modifiers.
what looks to be a pair of earrings, of silver earrings with an inlaid sapphire, which are worth 75 gold pieces for the pair.
Oh.
Add to the manifest.
Nice little piece of jewelry. Other than that, it seems like just most of the other stuff seems to be just waterlogged equipment, furniture. The wood on the table has swollen from the moisture over the years. Yeah.
Did you say any of it looked to have been recently used?
No. It just seems like it hasn't been touched by anything over the years. It's just moistened over many decades, possibly
Sure.
centuries.
Sure.
Ryuuko, what you doing over there?
I found another door. I'm looking at it.
What you doing? Are you breaking it?
Breaking a door again.
All right, let's see it.
12. Let's see.
It's driftwood.
Found another door, guys. Plowing down doors. Oh, this is where we started.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
There's the.
I see where this came from.
Yes. So nostalgic.
Yeah.
I see.
So yeah, as you can see over here,
10
you
minute
can see-
nostalgia.
Yeah. You can see over here, this is where the water's flowing in from.
Okay.
But other than that, it doesn't really seem to have anything of note over here.
Well, if we have a need to retreat, we have it.
Yes,
This
multiple
might be a better retreat
5-foot-long
option
avenues.
because it's more open than the other way in.
More open, but for those of us who do not swim, we'll eat fish food for anything that does.
Wait, people cannot swim?
You seem to forget that you are built for the water, whereas the rest of us are built for the land.
There's just a look of her face of does not compute.
To be fair, Ulki might be good for both, but I'm not certain on that one.
I was built
Settle
for many
these.
things, my friend.
You are definitely built for many things. That is certain.
Very
Shall we-
literally built.
Shall we
He's
make our
just
way
built
back?
different.
Makes my way back up.
Cubados, look! Ryuuko be wildin'.
Merfolk be wildin'.
Another pipe.
All right. So you're seeing water going this way, water going this way. Don't go this way because I don't have a map for it.
I don't know, I'm thinking about it.
It's just a big long tube that goes off into infinity.
Yep.
Okay. Bear with me as I am moving two
Yeah.
characters separately.
You're good.
You're entirely good.
All
You're
right.
good. And let's see. What is your vision here? Okay. Stop. Cubados.
Stopping.
I have a perception check for you.
I have a perception check for you. 32.
Funny perception check for you.
Good check.
That will net you vision on
32.
32 on a certain thing over here.
What do my stick eyes see?
It's on the far edge of your vision. You
A
spot,
Toyota.
you spot what seems to be a water naga, but bigger.
Oh my god. All right.
So a water naga, something similar to the water naga that you encountered before, but bigger.
Do we want to kill it or do we want to talk to it?
Wait. Large one.
I will leave the decisions up to you.
We speak Aquan. Maybe they also speak the tongue.
Want to talk fish to the fish?
He's going to talk to Saphyrus in their private language a little bit. And then he'll ask, since, Hana's the captain for the moment, he wants to try and communicate before we make any moves towards the much larger water naga. I think that might be worth an attempt.
Wise.
Yeah.
I would say that's wise. Have him go in first, simply because he's also a sea serpent of sorts. That might throw them off less.
And I can try to sneak up and stay by the doorway in case something goes south.
And
Can you
if we
sneak?
Kinda.
If we can
Well,
get
no.
message, if we can get message online too, he might be able to. We might be able to relay better messages to him of anything to possibly say.
That
if
worked.
it's in a talking mood.
Right.
That would be
I'm down for that.
amazing.
I'm happy to
What
be
would-
the relay for.
Are you a spellcaster?
No, I meant the other end of the message line.
Oh, okay. Valen, you have message prepared?
No.
That's helpful.
Sorry, we didn't take a day to re-prepare. I didn't.
Yeah, we did. We've been on the road for 2 days.
Yeah, we had 2 days.
You
We
need
did have a new spell list, yeah. That's why I had to roll the check twice.
Oh shit!
Wait, isn't message a cantrip?
Is
Yes,
that
but you need to prepare it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, since he is
Yes.
a prepared caster, you have to prepare cantrips.
Yeah, they pick which ones they
sorry,
have.
guys.
They get
Okay.
unlimited, but
I mean,
pick 'em.
So worst comes to worst, if this is all pending that it's in a talking mood, I could always have Cubato say that he has a partner here who could also aid in speaking about what's going on.
Mhm.
That
And then I
works.
could have Saphir step forward. How's that?
That works.
Okay. Shall we?
And just in case
Proceed.
things go down, I'm just gonna have my mutagen now because it lasts for 40 minutes. So just in case.
Okay. All right. We're gonna
It's
give
like
this
a free
try.
action to drink it. You don't need to have it now.
Ah, true. True.
All right. So Cubados is going to. You're fine, Solo. Don't worry.
Yeah.
you're good.
So, Cubados is going to. How do I want to open this dialogue then? Okay, so he's going to step out and say in Aquan, "Be at peace, for I come in peace, friend."
Felicidades.
Anyway,
What?
I said felicidades.
Oh. Feliz cumpleaños.
All right.
Tanjobi omedetou.
Let's see. Let's see here. So, as you speak, you're speaking in Aquan, correct?
Yes.
So,
Figure it's an aquatic creature. May as well
yeah.
attempt.
So,
One who speaks the tongue of the oceans. Why are you? You do not look like one of our spawn. You are smaller too. Why are you here?
I come at behest of. I come at behest of landwalkers who speak of problems in this land, of a troublesome drought. I wish to know what happened here. I have friend also speaks tongue of the sea.
You seek to know what happened here. The landwalkers were the ones who drove us away from our spawning ground.
I'll do it.
They
There it is.
seek refuge from this accursed drought. But it is not a natural one. This river used to flow further, wider. Our spawning ground was great until the waters dried up. Battles for territory between different tribes. Hundreds of unborn lost to us. You say that you are from landwalkers seeking to make reparations on such things.
What landwalkers do this?
What does it matter? They all are of the same mind. They care not for what they give to the world, only take. Use our spawning grounds for catching our food, killing our spawn, and drive us from the grounds that we have lived on for generations by right.
I, too, know what it means to miss home, but while it may not be easy to believe, not all landwalkers bad. Bonded to one am I. Through many trials, heartaches, death and torment, did we strive with others to prevail. Good landwalkers help Cubatos, and bonded friend. Coexistence is not a dream.
All right.
We weed out bad ones.
Okay. Cubatos, I would like you to make me a diplomacy check as Cubatos.
Through Cubatos. Oh, God.
Let's
Good
see
luck.
it. Come on. Okay.
14's not bad.
Okay.
On the die. Not bad.
Because of the excellent roleplay, I will give you a +2 circumstance bonus.
Bring the landwalker here who speaks our tongue. I would see him for myself and judge.
All right, everyone, let's let Saphyrus through. Let's let Saphyrus through.
After you.
Come on,
He's going to
he's on
whisper
turn.
in a foreign tongue to all parties. Well, I guess that's my cue.
Yes, come on, come on,
Sure,
come
it's
on.
foreign to all parties. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
No, we, Eidolon and their
Oh,
summon.
you were using
Caleb.
that language. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, just come on. There you go. Gives you a little pat on the back. Okay.
I'm going to holster my harpoon and step forward and give a small honorable bow of some sort. And say and Saphyrus will now say in Aquan, pleasure to make your acquaintance. How may I address you?
Shit.
You're fine. I'm just trying to be polite. Don't mind. It's
I am
okay.
Steve.
Dan.
All right.
Maybe Saros or Saros or something, maybe. Depending.
You may refer to me as Erze.
Well, specifically, let me just editor.
Erze.
I have fixed
That's a weird looking fish, I tell you what.
Mhm.
Oh, I don't like that face.
Very human faces on these circles.
Oh yeah, it's a water naga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's the boy.
Erze, I am thankful for your audience.
As the water naga. Roll me a sense motive check. Go ahead, real quick.
Okay. All right. 18.
Okay. You definitely get the feeling as though this water naga, she is sizing you up, essentially, as her slitted eyes meet yours.
Okay. Well, I'm not. He's not unintimidated, but at the same time, he is meeting their gaze in a, to be respectful.
Let me think of what.
You claim that you are looking at what may have caused this drought and the river to dry up.
We are.
And you are not one who is interested in the territorial disputes of the tribes.
I am captain of a... You gave me your name, so allow me to give you mine. Captain Saphyrus of the Siren Vessel. I am merely My crew and I merely journeyed here recently to get our ship refurbished, and we would be on our way. But some of the locals gave tell of a great drought that seems to have impacted the area, and as a show of partial thanks and as well as part interest, we thought we would investigate what precisely is going on here, and so far we unfortunately seem to be seeing the results, at least partially so.
You see this water naga get into a position that constitutes possible contemplation on what you have told her. If a snake could contemplate, she would be.
Taps tail to chin.
I will bring word of you to the Royal Mother, and we shall see what her judgment is. You may wait here. I will return.
As it slithers away.
Slither.
Okay. And he's gonna step on back and say to the others, well, not sure which of you understand the language, but I suppose we're just waiting now.
Well, for future reference, I do. So, should ever it matter.
It's my native tongue.
That is helpful, yes.
Anyone mind explaining what the fuck I just heard?
Basically, the one I spoke with is heading off to speak with whoever's in charge here so we might evaluate what precisely to proceed further with.
I've been muted this whole time. Fuck.
You're fine.
No, I just said the same, and I was like, wait, oh, I'm muted.
And hopefully, this spawn mother will be okay with our presence and maybe point us in the right direction to solve the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, well, we have perfectly good exit behind us. Or violence, that works too.
Exit or violence, both work.
Well, what
Alright.
if actually we had the Ryuuko speak with them? They might be more inclined to listen if we have another dweller of the sea.
Well, I think that would be a question for Ryuuko. Are your people on good terms with these creatures?
Not really from around these parts. I never really saw Naga where I was from, so I don't really know our relations in these areas.
After what seems like about 10-20 minutes of silence and
Hides back behind the
deliberation on their end, you hear the sound of snake-like movement coming from multiple angles.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, it's Jormungandr.
Puts my hand on my sword.
The Royal Mother will speak with you herself.
And as the Naga says this, I don't know if you can see it, Saphyrus. Scoot up one.
I don't see anything changed here, I don't think.
I don't know if you can see it there.
He doesn't have dark
but-
vision.
Oh,
Fuck.
no, wait, I see something over here.
You
Here.
see
Well,
something.
I see something.
You see something. All right. Aesop, would you like to shed some light on the situation?
I can't see, so I don't know.
Fuck.
If you guys want me to bully my way forward, I guess.
Sure.
Go sit on Nagaina.
Oh, there's
He's
something there.
There's something there.
Oh my.
I see.
I see.
Oh my.
With my eyes.
Hello there.
Hello
And
there.
this is...
I can't see a damn thing
1 second.
Yep.
It's because you're still around the corner. It's fine.
Yep.
because nobody's moving.
Why? Do we
The
want to
Royal
move? Do we
Mother
want to let them
will-
know we're here? So far, they've only agreed to meet Saphyrus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just hiding behind a wall still.
I will stand at this intersection right here
As I
and not move.
reveal the Royal Mother.
I'm hiding.
Royal
Oh,
Mother.
wow.
I'm hiding.
That's the thing.
Mhm.
Hi.
I kind of really like that design. That actually looks really cool.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's Cubado's great grandmother.
Mhm.
So, this landwalker will state that he will take care of this drought. Am I to understand this?
At the very least, that would start at knowing what the cause was of it, Your Grace, if I may. He then gives a full noble's bow. Captain Saphyrus Orchida, by the by.
This one fancies himself royalty. I see now. Well, let us see if your words match to your actions then. Farther upriver, there is what...
How do I word this?
You're good.
Farther
Take your time.
upriver, you will find what you seek. Creatures seem to have created a barrier that blocks the water flow and floods the upriver and deprives the downriver. And so you see that we must carry ourselves in this squalor.
Dregs, even. What manner of creatures would do this, Your Grace?
Horrible creatures. Those who have no regard for life but their own. But sadly, that is all I have to share. All who I have sent to investigate on of my people have fallen.
And your subject, whom I spoke with before, claimed that it was some manner of manfolk. Is that not mistaken?
And you will see that. Wait 1 second. And you will see that she closes her slitted eyes. The jewel, the big jewel on her chest area, if you could call it a chest, the big white jeweled necklace will glow. And then her eyes will like shimmer like crystals.
It was once built by land folk, but has become house of a new...
What's that word? What's the word?
New living... new living quarters of something horrible. The sound of buzzing as unbearable.
And her shimmering eyes will flick back to the slitted pupils.
That is all I can offer.
The sound of buzzing. Your time and audience is most appreciated, Your Grace. As captain of the Siren, I will give my word to you that we will take part in this investigation and see what precisely is causing this problem.
See that you do. And we will know if your words match your actions.
As a former slave, the lot of us, you might be quite surprised what actions may come from this. He then puts on like a small smile to the side.
All right.
And he will bow and, by her leave, turn back to face the crew.
All right. So, you have your decreed by the royal mother.
I will, for
What
those who
do
do not
you-
speak, who do not understand Aquan, I will relay what precisely she said in terms of something at the upper mouth of the river blocking it off, something horrible, something with horrible buzzing.
The buzzing could be anything at this point. It could be of insects. It could be of perhaps a buzz in the head, perhaps a magical emanation. We won't know until we can get there, fortunately.
So we just need to get rid of the boss.
Assuming it is bugs. The question is, the way that she seems to describe it, this dam existed, but maybe not used or built recently? Personally, I am not... I don't remember. How long did they say that this drought of the river was happening?
Did she say Wuten? I'm forgetting. Saphyrus would
Well,
otherwise remember.
Even from the town, they probably would have said how long it's been. So.
So they have been experiencing droughts for what seems like 6-7 months at this point. So it's been for a decently long while.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so not
my
something that happened suddenly recently.
Well, and my thought is, we know these creatures are spellcasters and quite sizable and strong in their own right. So can't be. I wouldn't think it's mere bugs.
In fact, Goody, would you like to roll me a spellcraft check real quick, retroactively, to know what
Sure.
she was casting there? Unfortunately, you do not. Some sort of
Divinatory magic, maybe?
some sort of divination magic. Yeah, we'll say that.
Well, would this conversation be better had outside on to is a problem?
Well,
Vassarton staying in here as these cramped quarters and taking
Yes.
up precious space for our newfound.
yes, we may as well make our way out and head towards the source of the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I am going to start walking this way.
Yeah.
I assume that was a bad idea. I thought it was going to circle back where we were, but it seems to have not done so. Uh-oh.
I'm going back.
I
Down
go
I'm going back to
and,
the house.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
guys, this
It
way.
looked like it went back around to me, so
Nah.
I thought I would do that, and then I found I was wrong, and I went, whoops. And
Yeah,
turned
same.
around.
Y'all
I
are
was
getting all
following-
topsy-turvy!
There we go.
Ooh. All right.
Anyways, who can't swim?
I'll take the land route.
I cannot swim.
Silly boys who can't swim said what?
I cannot swim. I
Do
must
you
use
want to
my
go
hat
the
as a
land
boat.
way, or do you want me to take you across, or?
It's alright, I'll just
I am
say
here.
walks all the way around.
Actually, I'd appreciate the ride too.
I'm on.
Hi, Nagaina.
Oh,
Are
look,
you,
there's
uh,
a boat.
Mermaid
cloud
taxi
systems.
service.
On the way
We
out,
just-
hey, there's a boat.
We just leave. Nagina just turns and doesn't see anyone. Guys,
Oh my god.
Okay, well,
You're
I
You're
guess
going to
When
live
I-
with your people now, snack girl.
When I find you, I will fucking rip your balls off and shove them down your throat.
Hi.
Seems to be
I
a
don't have
favorite.
those.
Seems to be a favorite insult of yours.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, who hurt you?
A lot of people.
Yeah, to be fair, but Aesop doesn't know that.
No one hurt me, I hurt them.
All right.
We're all sitting here like, press X to doubt.
All right. So, how are we feeling, guys? Are we wanting to
Adventure!
keep going?
I'm fine.
I think I could go on for a bit, though I have some stuff that I need to do after the session.
Okay.
I will probably need to dip out for the night here in the next half hour.
Yeah, I can only go until 5, which is about an hour and 10 from
okay,
now.
so let's go ahead and call it here. Next session will be finishing up the dam, whatever this could be, and see what's going on.
Sounds good.
All right.
Alrighty.
Until then, let's go ahead and swap back
level up?
over to the title screen.
We didn't fight anything. We fought one thing. to be fair.
Social encounters are experience.
Yeah, it's true.
Social encounters are encounters. All right. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we will we hope all of you enjoyed. And until next time, we will see all of you in the next exciting episode of Pirates of the Red Isles. And we will actually be doing Pirates next week as well, if I'm correct.
Yep.
Goody?
Yep. Still got a bit
Alright.
of building to do.
Yep. So it'll be a double pirate special these 2 weeks, and then we will start up on Kyonin likely on the 6th of February. So until then, y'all have a good one, and we will see all of you next time. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you later.